aware of the pain that has been caused by the character letters that we wrote on behalf of Danny Masterson.
We support victims. We have done this historically through our work and will continue to do so in the future.
A couple months ago, Danny's family reached out to us and they asked us to write character letters to represent the person that we knew for 25 years so that the judge could take that into full consideration relative to the sentencing.
The letters were not written to question the legitimacy of the judicial system or the validity of the jury's ruling.
They were intended for the judge to read and not to undermine the testimony of the victims or re-traumatize them in any way. We would never want to do that. And we're sorry if that has taken place.
Our heart goes out to every single person who's ever been a victim of sexual assault, sexual abuse, or rape.
These were meant for the judge. They were not meant to be seen. We are actors, and nothing is more important to us than a heartfelt, scripted apology. Look, we have even figured out how to speak in tandem. I am speaking now, and now I am. Ashton, just shut the fuck up. Mila, you too. You know, what's funny about all this is this happened shortly after I lost it. Oh, I must have accidentally closed it. Doesn't matter. Happened shortly after Liz Ferris, Marilyn Honig, and I spoke about how disappointed we were in them yesterday. And I'm not saying it was us that managed to make them apologize. I'm saying it was the millions of us's out there that were disappointed in them that made them apologize. I predict by tomorrow we will have apologies from Kitty and Red. Maybe not. But yeah, Ashton, Mila, twice as disappointed in you today as we were yesterday. So anyway, hey, great to have everybody here. 1, 2, 3. Hi, Osa. That's right. It's been a bad 24 hours, 48 hours. When has Osa had a good day lately, really? Right? I'm going to add one more thing to the mix here. We've been making it tough on Osa. And one of those that's been making it pretty badass on Osa is our very own Liz Ferris, who is that far away, just a little bit, from 500 subscribers. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome Liz Ferris to the show, and let's get on that 500 subscribers. Hey, Liz.
I know we're so close, right?
We're so close.
It's that teeny bit away. It's like a hop, skip, and a fart. I'm telling you.
I was actually just going to compare it to a fart myself, but yes, we're so close.
After be realistic, after watching Mila Kunis and Ashton, like I've seen your guys' movies. How many takes do you guys do in your movies? I'm just curious because that was the worst acting I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, you're not getting any Academy Awards right now because we support all victims in this endeavor. And we always represent the Lollipop Guild while we're sitting here in our
Right.
high horse. Like, seriously, I
have seen initial cold reads, like read throughs, like here's the script, start reading it, and I've seen those far better than what we just saw here. You know,
right? 'Cause I'm
yeah.
how do you guys act?
I mean, I suppose for Mila, most of the time it's, you know, she's sitting on a chair, nobody's actually looking at her. It's probably, you know,
Because she's pretty. Put a little makeup on her and she's pretty. She's pretty just without it.
oh yeah.
But realistically, that was probably the worst apology I've ever seen in my entire life. And
Without a doubt.
you know, I'm pretty sure the essay person has done better apologies than that because wow, are you trying to revive your career? I don't think you can after that because I just found out that you can't act your way out of a paper bag.
Right. Oh, I do have to just brag really quick and say, I had that clip prepped and ready to go hours ago, and Aaron just beat me to the on air. So really, let's be honest, all of you here are breaking that news. So that's right. It happened here first.
Hi, everybody.
I just don't break into the you know, whatever. I don't do what Aaron does. Aaron's the hot man on the what is that called? The breaking news stuff. So he just breaks right in. And I just,
but I'm telling you, it's kind of like that R2D2 moment. Like, who are you getting signals from? Because before the news releases anything, he's already got it and he's been streaming about it. So it's like, yeah, I love that man.
Oh, he's incredible.
Anything, you know.
No. He's absolutely incredible. So, oh, you know what? We need Marilyn here.
Oh, hi. I was just scrolling through all the comments and popping things up. I didn't know if you were.
Yeah, we just needed to look like yesterday. So, you know.
Right?
Oh, okay.
Because yesterday worked out so well. You know how many of us have, you know, done little streams about how we've been so disappointed and so disgusted. Yesterday, there's going to be a ridiculous amount that is going today with, you know, you're a mom, Mila, you're a mom. If someone did this to your child, are you really going to be like, I'm so sorry that they got that impression, but we're united. Like,
absolutely.
Good thing you're pretty. Good thing you're pretty.
You know, and it's just going to be a domino effect because there's a lot of other videos being made about all the other people that came in defense of Billy Baldwin's letter was disgusting. And I mean, Aaron was like, if that's the best person pretty much that you have ever seen, that's a hell of a Thanksgiving table you have there.
That's
you
right.
know?
So the good news for us is Billy Baldwin ain't going to apologize for his letter. So
yeah,
that one will just live.
Anyone with the Baldwin name will never apologize. Well, that's not true. One did apologize. I'm sorry for shooting her. So I've got to give him credit. You know, he's not totally like the Baldwin name. He did apologize because I'm sure it freaked him out just as much as everyone else. But
well, he's had enough of his
other
Baldwins. He's had enough other problems. He kind of had to say that at that time.
You have to pick one of them. Pick something to apologize for in your lifetime.
Yeah. Absolutely. But yeah, it's I'm telling you, I think tomorrow we see Kitty and Red apologizing for their letters. And I'll tell you, Kurtwood Smith's going to be a lot better actor than Ashton was. So.
Well, let's hope so, because that was painful. Like
He's going to practice his lines. He's going to have those things memorized. He'll do it walking. He'll do it.
Passionate.
Yes.
I'm so sorry. No, I'm thinking William Shatner.
Oh, that could be. Well, I don't know.
That could be pretty good. Like, I am Red, the character you know, here to save the world and every woman. Yeah, it's going to be something hilarious because it's going to be a domino effect. And if they thought that only the judge was going to read them, you can't be that.
Oh my God.
I know.
Okay, you can't be that bloody stupid because you're putting into record that you are willing to vouch for this person. Your words are putting into record that he is a good, upstanding human. He is a great human being. He's a great father and friend. He kept me off all these drugs while he was taking them himself. You know, alcohol's a drug, everybody. There's no ifs, ands, buts around it. And if you're drinking that much alcohol that you're actually detoxing without drinking, that is an alcoholic. Well, actually, isn't an alcoholic? Because that standing joke with alcoholics is an alcoholic's not an alcoholic because they don't go to meetings. They're just a drunk. You know which joke I'm talking about?
I don't.
Don't call. They say, you know, it's a bad joke. It is a really bad joke. I'd rather an alcoholic's an alcoholic, a drunk is a drunk. But the only difference between an alcoholic and a drunk is one goes to meetings.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yep.
I mean, is it me or did Mila look pissed off? She just looked annoyed. Like
well, she always looks angry.
She couldn't wait to hit stop though. She's just like, you know, and that whole thing, the back and forth thing, Steve-O, your opening was awesome because you were like, and we are going to look like we are coordinated. Like I loved it.
Mm-hmm. We are on point together.
Yeah.
You know, no, that's either the worst marriage on the planet or their PR reps came up to him and said, you know, hey, knock, knock. If you ever want to act again or make any money, you're going to shut the fuck up. And then you're going to apologize to everyone on national television, whatever you can get it out on. You need to get it out quickly.
Yep.
You know, I'm sure they were, that was not a happy statement. No,
not at all. Not at all. So yeah, they just, I don't know. The first time I saw it, I was like, you know, saw it a few hours ago. I'm like, okay, it's a little painful, but yeah, watched it again and went, oh my God, they're just like reading. And yeah, you're right. They were not happy about having to do that. They were pissed that they had
like that they were irritated. Like, how dare you disturb my busy schedule?
Yeah.
We're not the ones that opened our fucking mouths and said the most ridiculous thing. Sorry.
All good.
Sorry.
No. Fuck.
But they open their mouths. You're going to set yourself up for the backlash. If you're not prepared for the backlash, don't lie to a judge.
That's right.
Well, if they're anything like Danny, they think they can do no wrong, and they're just, you know, used to the people just giving them a free pass for all their bad behavior.
It's okay. You're famous. You make lots of money. Yep. Oh, here you go. You can do whatever you want. You know, it's no, I don't. Not for 1 second do I forgive either one of them. It actually irritates me more. Like,
yeah,
so true.
Like, I want to send them to the monkey zoo so they can be thrown, like poo can be thrown at them.
Yeah. Sorry you got caught. You're not really sorry.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like that. Sorry, not sorry.
Right.
Yeah.
Isn't that a Demi Lovato song? Which is bringing
Demi
Lovato.
Yeah.
Let's be realistic. Wilmer Valderrama or whatever his name is. How old was Demi Lovato? Come on. It was like a breeding fest of adults dating children.
Yeah. Ironically, last year's, I think it was last year's Super Bowl commercial with Mila and Ashton was very appropriate. It was Doritos, and they're hiding all over the house, and it's playing to the song of "Wasn't Me,"
Mhm.
And it seems like that's that,
Oh, yeah.
right? You know, that's that generation, that's that group. Everybody's like, wasn't me.
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah,
Absolutely.
nailed it, Liz.
Because yeah, it wasn't me. Let's be so real, everybody. Sorry. I loved Star Trek, but then once I got older, I couldn't help but notice that he was the only hero. But
Yeah.
and so yeah, their Doritos, it wasn't me. I
Wasn't
saw you
me.
eating on the corner, it wasn't me. It wasn't me telling the truth, it wasn't me. Come on.
Yeah.
That's perfect. I didn't even think about their Super Bowl ad.
Right.
That
I
was
forgot about
like,
that too.
You walked up to the dead girl's house, wasn't me. You know, yeah, it's,
Mhm.
I mean, it fits
Yeah,
perfect.
yeah.
Yep.
Insane.
Your best friend raped Jane Doe, wasn't me. Yeah, yeah. I
your
mean,
best friend raped Jane Doe 2, wasn't
wasn't
me.
me.
Your best friend raped Jane Doe number 3,
Wasn't me.
wasn't me.
Yep.
Your best friend raped a lot of women. Or SH, sorry everybody. Apologize. Don't want to demonetize anybody,
And you
but
paid a kid $20 to go up to Jane Doe one's daughter. That was fucked up.
Oh
Did
my
you hear
God.
that? Did you
Yep.
remember that about the candy bars? That was insane. I mean, Aaron couldn't even get it out. He was so upset, and I don't blame him. It was just
I don't blame him either. I mean, realistically, you also have the situation where it's like he tried that with Jennifer from oh god, now I can't think of Dracula 2000 because they were in the movie together. But whoever was with her, per Aaron, beat the living shit out of him. Like I want to buy him a box of chocolates. Like, you know, if anybody we're going to send the utmost love to is the person that saved a woman from being SA'd and beat the living shit out of the person trying to SA her.
Yep.
Yeah,
Who actually
you
saw
just-
Dracula 2000 wasn't me. Did you? I didn't
I
see it.
did.
Yeah. Okay.
it wasn't
I
me.
am like that weird buff. I love vampire movies, like Van Helsing, the original Dracula,
Oh, sure.
the Monster Squad. Like we'll bust out the 80s
I don't know.
movies.
Usually when you throw a year in the title, I just stay away from it. There's just
I knew it was going to be bad.
I mean, 2001, that's a different thing, but you know, yeah. You know, it's yeah, Dracula 2000, Godzilla 1999. You just no, I can't do those. So that may be a gap in my movie history, is anything with numbers after it. So
Yeah. I mean,
but, yeah.
realistically, you know, I knew it was going to be a bad movie. It's just like Scream. Scream series is like one of my favorites. No, it's not scary, but it is so stupid that it's like, oh my God, I have to watch the next one. Like, please don't run upstairs. Oh
Right.
no, why wouldn't you run out of the locked front door? Just unlock it and run out. Oh, let's try to jump off the balcony. It's okay. We're Buffy Summers. We'll live. Like, come on. I love those movies.
Look, you're a famous actress in the first 5 minutes of the film. You're gonna die. Yeah.
Yep.
No, I love Scream.
Arrivederci. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I absolutely love the Scream movies. They're yeah.
Yeah. You can't, like, if you're having a bad day, go watch the Scream movies.
Right.
Like, just go watch them because
Who doesn't love
girl
David
runs up the
Arquette?
stairs, you know, you're gonna have like, oh, there's the cat door. Let me squeeze my giant body through the cat door. Like,
Right.
like
Right.
you could have at least like tried for the garage door, like not the big garage that opens, but hey, there's one that goes outside and there's one that goes upstairs. So it's kind of
Don't
they're
go there.
But they always get stuck in the cat door at the boobs. You know, it's
right? And then it's like,
kind of saw that coming.
Come
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
hey, just a quick stop here. Just a reminder, Liz Ferris's channel at Pokemon and Cults. Right now we're at 466 subscribers. That would be 34 more if I can do my math. So swing on over, make sure you subscribe. Call your kids, make sure they subscribe.
maybe not your kids. I got a potty mouth. Like, I'm a fan of the cursey words.
If your kids are
maybe not your
16 or
kids.
over, if your kids are 16 or older,
Yeah.
bring them on over and grab the neighbors too. But yeah, we would, we would love
Absolutely.
to.
Hey, if you
get
can
everything-
like he said, if you can grab the neighbors, like that's beautiful. I'm stealing that. I'm stealing that. You need
Yeah.
to grab the neighbors. You need to grab everybody. We need to tell them that Scientology is a cult
That's right.
and just spread the news of all the bullshit.
As I used to say, and still sometimes do, you know, get your family, get your friends family, get your family's friends, bring them all over, get them to subscribe.
Yeah, we'll get them to stay away.
Looking for 34 tonight, so we can hit that magical 500 number.
That's
Also,
right.
if you're watching from here, from Denver, Steve-O, why don't you get your butt on over to Pokemon and Cults? Watch from there tonight. Watch hours. You know, I don't need them. I don't need them today. Let's get them for Liz.
Watch hours. Yep.
That's right. Let's get them for Liz.
Yeah,
so swing
do
on
it.
over.
Yeah, I'm pretty funny. At least I think I'm kind of funny.
Oh, hilarious.
Right?
You
It's like there's
are.
days that I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, you're funny.
That's
You're a
right.
little funny looking today, but you're funny.
You are funny.
That's right.
I got jokes for days.
I'm seeing people coming in. Hey,
Hey, creepy.
And we got some comments.
Oh, I like
But,
that.
Oh, this guy, Duncan
Uh,
Honig.
Well,
Nice.
hi, hun, right back, Duncan.
He's talking
Hi.
to. He's talking.
Hold
to
on, we'll
you,
do that.
Steve-O.
He's talking to me,
Hey.
Just realized I changed lenses today, and my head is like, I'm gonna do
Cut off. I was gonna tell you, but
Yeah, I need to change the lens back. I actually don't like this one as much as I did, but that's a little
we
bit
go.
better. I cut off the on-air sign, so that's why I need to change it back so I can get the whole thing in there. Difference between an 11 millimeter and a 15 millimeter is significantly noticeable at 2.5 feet, just so you guys know.
yeah. Just letting you know, at 2.5 feet, everything's noticeable.
Everything is, you bet, you bet.
Mhm.
I'm actually going to move the camera back about another foot, and then maybe this lens will work. But we'll see, we'll see. Anyway, that's not why we're here tonight. So
No.
so hey, Duncan, great to see you. What else we got?
we made up
good.
over the pasta, Steve-O, because I was texting Steve-O. I said, because we were talking about going live, and I was like, I'm making dinner. I can't find the pasta. Duncan has these bomb shelters everywhere. He has places that he hides. He hides things.
Did you have to
right?
leave the physical house to find the pasta?
Well, I had to go in the back room, and then we lost Rocky because he followed me, and I shut him in. The
Oh
back
no!
room. So, and he's literally you've seen him, Liz, right? He's like the size of my fist.
Yeah.
So we're running
We have
around looking for him,
Pomeranians.
and I'm yeah, he's tiny though. He's 9 weeks. So yeah. So we found the pasta, but yeah. Steve said, "Oh, you're playing hide the pasta, hide the noodle."
I had the noodle. That
We
sounds
were
like
arguing.
that sounds like a bone phone game if I ever heard one. So, Duncan, nice move though, hiding that pasta all over the place. That's wise. If the zombies come in and eat all the pasta in one room, you still got 4 other rooms of pasta. I love it.
Yeah,
I
he's a
love it.
prepper.
I do want to hit this one up really quick because this is kind of a new tradition that Joel has started with the Xenu Nations, and I just love them. Live from an undisclosed location in the Rocky Mountains, it's Xenu Nation. Just kidding. It's Xenu Nation with your host, Denver Steve-O. So get ready, get set, and away we go.
Yes.
That'd be a good intro.
I love that.
I like
I honestly, I need Joel to just write my scripts for me.
Right. And you just, and you can be like, you can switch it up. You can be like, live from an undisclosed location in the Rocky Mountains. Make it appealing. Make it. You can make it dirty. You can make it anything.
Oh,
Smooth.
make it dirty? Oh yeah, throw a
Make it
little.
Yeah, you
dirty.
can dirty it up.
Throw a
Dirty's
little
Yeah,
okay.
you just
ASMR
get in
in
there
there?
and just, how are you doing, ladies and gentlemen?
Mm.
It is nice to see your beautiful faces. There you go.
Yeah. Little.
Nice. Has Marilyn's her little cheeks up top getting a little
Little
getting a
bit.
little pink?
I'm hot too. I'm hot flashing, and my men and
You froze. You froze when you went to the menopause fan.
Did you just call it a menopause fan?
Oh.
You can't just call it
That's
a
what
fan?
That's what she calls it.
yeah.
It's her menopause fan. Right. Dude,
There's
Flash-
this amazing
hot flash
thing.
fan.
So you need to go to I don't know what you have in your state, but any sports location, go to any sports place that you can buy bats, equipment, anything like that. They make this blue, and it's like a gel blue towel, almost like a chamois,
Oh yeah.
very close to a chamois. And
Just
you
put
put
it-
that, you
and
put
just,
it
like,
a little
put it-
bit in water, and then you put it in the freezer, and then just stick it on your back. We used to tie it underneath our uniforms. There's no way you can get a hot flash with that thing on, and it helps pick up
So
sweat.
also,
It does.
this is my 11th this Sunday, 11th. So I've been sitting in this room sweating. I'm like, I could have been sitting there with one of these, like, look like a neck brace. I could have been sitting
Yes.
frozen donut on my head.
On
Yeah,
hot
you-
days, I put one around my dog's neck. Those things are fantastic.
Yeah, we spread ice all over we have an ice maker. It's probably 1980 ice maker, maybe a little sooner. But we have an ice maker, and we just sit there and we'll dump chunks of ice, just blocks of ice, so that the dogs can lay in it.
If anybody has the idea to rob a Sonic, please grab the rabbit pellet ice maker for me and hit me up. I'll let you know where to ship it. But yeah, that's
Your
I-
dream.
I want.
You can buy a little individual one, right?
but it doesn't make enough rabbit pellet ice to keep things going.
It fills up the whole bottom. It's like it's like this big. That's bigger than my head.
Yeah, I want one of those big, like super. Those you scoop them out. I want ice everywhere. I want rabbit pellets everywhere.
See, I'm not gonna get past the rabbit pellets. See, I really like
know,
small
see, I
ice,
think
and now I can't like small ice anymore
Oh,
because all I'm
it's-
thinking is turds.
Me too.
right, but they're icy turds. They're yum yum.
Have you ever visited the snow? Say icy turds when you're in the snow.
Point taken.
There's
Point
lots
taken.
of snow where I am. Yes.
Right.
So anyone
Miss Nora is in
want
the
to
chat.
explain the candy bar story?
The candy bar story.
Yeah,
the
do you
story
remember?
of what dumbasses did to one of the Jane Doe's children or something like that.
Yeah, so Jane Doe's. So Aaron was referring to Danny Masterson's daughter as being 9 years old, right? And Jane Doe's daughter, when she was 9 years old, she told the story of when Danny Masterson paid this kid who was selling candy bars. He said, "I'll buy all the rest of your candy bars, and if you go up to, Jane Doe one's daughter, and basically tell her that she can't sell candy bars anymore, or she was excluded from something because her mother accused Danny of R-wording her." These are 9-year-old kids. And the girl was, really upset and crying and everything. And so she goes to her mom and she says, "Mom, what's rape?" Asked her.
Yeah.
9 years old. I mean, and that's something Danny did. I mean, in the story from Rosie O'Donnell, somebody else mentioned that.
Oh, when Ashton and Mila were on the Rosie O'Donnell show, and yeah, Danny had told Ashton to French kiss Mila. On the show, they were playing boyfriend. This is before they were officially together. They were playing boyfriend girlfriend on the show. He told him to go French kiss her. Ashton was 19. And Mila was 14.
Yep.
And so
And they
believe
weren't
that
being
it-
secretive about it. Like
No.
he wasn't being secretive about it. It got back to her somehow. Oh, that's right. He bet him $20, $20 whole dollars
That's
that let's go make a woman feel like garbage for
And they were
$20.
like, and she was looking at him like, what the fuck, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, pretty insane.
That's a throat punch right there for me. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
yeah,
You think? I know. Yep. 14.
14.
And he had to be what? Is he 10 years older than her?
19.
He was 19. He said he was
20.
19
No,
at the time. So 5 years older and
19 is 19.
an adult as opposed to a very
Child.
minor. Yes, a very child. It's a child.
Yeah. I agree. I think Rosie was disgusted. It looked like she was.
I bet she was. Yeah.
Like she was.
Well, she has kids. She had kids that were 14 years old at the time. Yeah, no.
Ah.
Yeah. Let's go around and tell someone that, at least is a real mother, because, they have girls. Like, what are you going to, oh, it's okay. Someone grabbed you and kissed you, honey. Like, we're going to think in the future to Mila's kids. We're going to try to do the bad acting again. Oh, someone inappropriately kissed you and they made $20. We're very, very disappointed. But it's fine. You'll be fine. Like, what are they going to say to their daughters?
Did you enjoy it? Because you and him may end up together one day, and that makes it all okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, seriously. What? I mean, oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it just takes disgust to another level. And then you sit there and you're trying to have respect for someone. And I'm one of those people, you don't have to like everyone. You don't have to, love everyone, but you can at least give them respect. If you can't respect what they've done or who they are, respect them as a human. I can't even do that right now with Mila. Like, if there was a TV show of Mila on every single channel and it came down to me trying to go to bed, watching TV, I would learn how to meditate. No, I'm good. I don't want any part of that.
Right.
Creepy B said she lied and said she was 17 at the audition.
Oh.
I'm sure she did.
She did.
But,
I remember
but,
that.
I mean, don't they ask for some kind of verification?
No, because she lied and said that she was 17 years old, but the whole crew knew. When they found out her real age, they didn't want to let her go because she was a perfect fit. Everyone knew her age. She did lie to get the audition, but she told the truth when it came to meeting the staff and everybody else, because she still had to do homework because she was still in school.
Right.
So the truth, they all knew the truth. They all knew how old she was.
So a couple weeks ago, Mitch Brisker was talking about how he would get frustrated every time he was doing a production at the international base, and if somebody for whatever reason, I don't know, essentially got yanked from the cast that he had put together, because ultimately, when you're building a cast, you're building a cast. You're not just finding the perfect individuals. You're finding the perfect individuals that work together. If anybody's ever seen the documentary to to Star Wars, you see, Harrison Ford was put in with Carrie Fisher. Harrison Ford was put in with somebody else. Mark Hamill was put in. It was this whole, hey, we want to find just the exact right people. So of course that crew on that 70s show, they didn't want to pull Mila from that, because that would have required changing, probably pulling out Ashton, because, you'll need somebody who can play off each other well enough in that relationship. But pulling off, probably would have eliminated everybody but what's his name? The Topher Grace, who, was kind of the odd man out. Aaron talked about it a little earlier, how he was the odd man out when it came to the group. But even in the cast, he was kind of that odd man out. He was a little bit different from the rest of the group, and that's what made him a good lead in that. And so, that pulling her could have destroyed that entire ensemble.
It would have, I absolutely agree.
And they wouldn't, they would have hired a different cast and wouldn't have done as well. Probably would have been canceled after a season. Now I'm just speculating, but it's those things happen, right? You have a different cast, shit falls apart. So they're going to do everything in their power to defend and protect what they have there. And, laws be damned, abuses be damned, SA be damned in that case. Yeah, that was, creepy. That was her first kiss was on that show.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was the first person that she ever kissed.
Yeah. They have an organization that is supposed to protect children. That blows my mind.
Yeah. The hypocrisy is just disgusting.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Let's see how many donations that they get once people realize, you know what, hey, I kind of support you, but if it comes down to the person that assaulted you, I'm gonna take their word for it because you must have done something to pull it in. Just saying. Like if that is not Scientology to me, that
Yeah.
they were seconds away from saying, you know what, you did something to pull it in. You have to take responsibility for your actions.
Yeah.
Because that's the type of disgust and disdain they had on their faces.
And that's a great point, Liz, because even Aaron mentioned that it's funny how everyone around Ashton and Mila are pretty much Scientologists. All the people they run with them, everyone's a Scientologist except for you, Ashton. I mean, I'm sure he's got that mentality. He doesn't, give a fuck.
Liz talked about it yesterday. How Ashton and Mila, how they hung out at the Rose Garden with everybody else. Yeah, with the Rose Garden at the Celebrity Center.
Yeah.
With all of the Scientologists. So I mean, they were like adopted Scientologists.
They knew the Jane Does, and they never even mentioned them in their apology at all.
No.
Yeah.
She made some blanket, oh yeah.
Oh, they apologized. She apologized to the world. Hey, to everyone. No, apologize to the 3 women that you know that were abused by this guy that you just wrote a letter in defense of. That's who you need to apologize to. So.
Yeah. Give them a heartfelt, honest, unscripted, from your actual, if you have a heart, give them something like that. Like just a skosh of a bit. That'd be nice. I would kind of appreciate that. And I'm pretty sure a lot of other people also would appreciate that.
Yeah, 8 points to your comment that just came up a couple ago. Yeah, money is what's important here. It's yeah.
Which is funny because Aaron was saying that Topher comes from money, like money.
Right.
And it wasn't about earning, like the show for him was about acting and doing what he loved.
Mm-hmm.
When they became like renewed and started getting more money for the actual show, instead of splurging and getting like a fancy car, let's say like a Porsche, he turned around and buys another Jetta.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Oh, how reasonable and non-ridiculous of you to
I may
smart thing.
I may have bought a Beamer at that point. Just, that's still, that's not too spendy, but just saying. But
it depends what Beamer.
Oh, just a simple 325. I mean, nothing crazy. Maybe the they just redid all the numbers and stuff. But so yeah, maybe the 600 series convertible. No, you know what I would get? I would get an X5. I would get a simple X5, nice SUV. Don't need the biggest one. Don't need the X7 that they have now. Just an X5. That would make me happy, and you can drive that thing into the ground. So I mean, but it's my favorite story of Topher is just that. He went to Hollywood driving a Jetta. The show got renewed. He bought a new Jetta. He did not splurge. He did not go crazy. To somebody who, I don't know his history well enough to say this fairly, but yeah, he came from money, so we could define him as old money or older money, somebody who's accustomed to it, as opposed to somebody who just gets this huge paycheck and goes, oh my God, I got to buy a big house. I got to buy a big car. I got to buy a big, sound system. I got to buy a big this. So you know what? And that's not me going, I support people that have money, that have had money for years, but he at least was mature enough about it. And so hats off to Topher Grace. And by the way, Topher loved you in Ocean's 11. So.
Oh, sorry. And Topher's wife too. She's a class.
Yeah, I loved her comment.
Made no excuses for that.
No.
That shit.
No.
Yep.
So
good for them. And there was just a comment that came in. I think I started. Oh yeah, this was good. Leanne, I acknowledge why blood relatives do write letters, but not friends. And you're still their friend. A rapist, come on,
Right.
Just awful.
When
See,
when are we going to see a letter that says, you know, I whatever, I worked with, well, in this case, we'll use Danny. I worked with Danny for 25 years. You know, Danny was always great to me. I'm very disappointed to find out that he essayed these 3 women and actually acknowledges what he did. None of those letters acknowledge that he did that. It was all, no, my Danny is a completely different Danny than this. Well, you know what? You don't know the whole Danny then, do you?
He's he was
yeah.
convicted R wordist. Yeah.
Right. So right. So be disappointed in what he did. You know, you can be disappointed in what he did, and you should be disappointed in what he did. And you can still, you know, say we had positive moments too, because obviously that's why you're writing the letter, is to make sure the judge is aware of the good qualities as well. But don't just whitewash it. Don't just ignore it and say, no, he couldn't have done that because, you know, my Danny and blah, blah, blah. Whatever. Fucking people.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you know, could I be friends with someone that essayed someone? No. I would have given him or her some shiners. Like, no bloody way. But at the same time, you know, those letters are meant for one reason. Give us a glowing report of how you feel. Well, if that's how he really was, then he wouldn't be sitting there in that chair.
Right.
He wouldn't have multiple women, not 1, not 2, 3, but there's also more. So at what point in time do you say, you know what, this guy's not a person I want around my kids. This guy, you know, he did some really fucked up shit to girls and women. And I call girls because some of them are young.
Yeah.
But at the same time, at what point do you say, you know what, he's not the layer of bullshit that I'm trying to lay on you right now. He is exactly what he was convicted for.
Yep. A good comment about they thought the letters were going to be sealed, which kind of makes it worse in my opinion.
Yeah, if that was true, if that was true, then you know what, that's disgusting.
I agree.
But there's no way that it's true because everything is opened in discovery. So that means everything that they have goes to this side. Right. Everything they have goes to this side. That's how discovery works. Oh my goodness, everybody. You get all the documents. So that way, you know, each side will get a list of, okay, these are the people that I want to testify. Oh, okay, well, these are the people I want to testify. So each person gets a turn for like a certain amount of minutes or hours. I think it might be hours. Someone can correct me for the exact time frames, but you see everything. So the idea that your 2 letters are going to be private is the most preposterous thing I've ever heard of in my entire life. You're telling me that you 2 who own lots of properties, have lots of money, have never heard of a lawyer? Because I'm pretty sure, you know, one of you has played a lawyer before. And, you know, there's no way that you're not protecting your money and yourself. So, and if you didn't reach out to your lawyer and ask, that just makes you dumber than dog shit for everything.
Exactly.
Leanne, absolutely agree. Once the verdict came down, it should have made the friends realize they never truly knew him and stopped being connected to him. Yeah. It should have. I mean, yeah. That's how it happens in the movies, right? Oh, my friend's a rapist. I'm gone, right? That's how, right. And yeah, it absolutely should be. I mean, you don't go and deny the truth, that which he has been convicted of, to just remember the happy moments you had 20 years ago as he was doing this.
Yeah, it's just a bloody excuse. They're both trying to shovel their way out of the shit that they threw. But, you know, unfortunately, there's no shoveling it. You had an opportunity to unshovel, and you decided, you know what? this little shovel isn't big enough. Let me go get a goddamn Buick. And then the Buick's just going to bury me in the shit that's flowing from my mouth.
Yeah.
No. I call Bolshevik.
That's right. Bolshevik.
Hey, really quick to change the subject, folks. We are still looking for some new subscribers over on Liz's channel. That's at Pokemon and Cults. I will reward the first person to go to who's all live right now. We've got Mitch is live right now, so somebody goes over to Mitch's channel. If somebody goes over to my lawyer friend Zach is live doing trivia. That's perfect. So, hey, if somebody goes over to those channels and starts saying, "Hey, we need some subscribers," first person to go over to each of those channels and do that will get a free piece of merch from my merch store. So,
Stop, Steve-O.
so
Here's the thing.
that includes the Sleeping with Steve-O pillow. Just saying.
All we need is for them to subscribe, not leave the chats that they're in. So please
Right.
don't say leave the chat. We just
No.
need subscribers.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh no.
let me put that one out there. As much as I
Right.
want
We
the
don't
watch
want
hours.
to right.
Yeah, I don't want Mitch down to 0. That's not what I'm saying. Absolutely.
No,
just,
no.
Yeah, just have him swing over and subscribe. So yeah, go get the promotion going and come back and report in, and we'll get your info and get you a fancy Sleeping with Steve-O pillow, because
That's right. Stay here
Thank
with
you,
me.
Veronica.
there you go.
Woo,
Thanks,
woo.
Veronica.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Did we double tap on that one?
What?
I don't know. I'm
roof.
hands off.
You're like the roof is on fire. You know that song?
Oh yeah.
We don't need no water. Let the mother burn.
Yeah, no, we don't.
Burn,
Leanne, we
mother-
don't want you to go over there and take people away. No, that's
Oh
not
no. Just
That's
yeah,
not what
just
he was
get
saying.
just no. Just get some of Mitch's 150 folks to subscribe, and we're all good. Same thing
If
with
we
Oh,
were
yeah,
looking
it's-
ahead, we could have
yeah.
we could have asked Goldie to put a little link, but
Well,
we'll
hold
get
on.
him.
Let's just
Oh,
ask
yeah.
Goldie.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
That way we're not. I don't want to steal anybody because
No.
that's not my groove. Everybody.
No.
My groove is supporting everyone.
Yep. I don't want to steal anybody. If it happens, it happens.
I have to
but-
say, Steve-O, Duncan said to me today, he's like, I can't tell when Steve-O's joking or not. I'm like, I just assume he's joking all the time.
that's
That's a safe bet.
safest thing to do. You bet.
Yep.
It's
Yeah,
they
so
call
guys,
they,
it's okay. Everyone
they-
stay calm.
they call it a dry humor. It's sometimes it's a little too dry. And sometimes it's dripping moist. I don't know.
Dirty
Yeah,
Birdie.
right. Well,
anytime I hear the word moist,
I was just
I'm
going
like,
to say the word moist is just screams dirty. It's
right?
Right.
But then it's like at the same time, you're like, that looks like a moist cake. And that means like it's fluffy, it's delicious, it's oh my
Super
God,
moist.
amazing.
Yeah.
But then you hear that pizza is moist. Ew, what's wrong with you? Ew, where did you order it from? Because I'm never buying a pizza again from them. You know, yes. But we do love
Moist.
moist.
Why did I know Angela would play off that?
Hey, it's okay.
Speaking of which, it's Angela Bernhardt in the crowd today. Ladies and gentlemen, next up on stage is Angela.
Come on. Shoulda had them apple bottom jeans.
There you go. That's all I'm going to play so I don't get too
With the
demonetized
fur.
today.
Aw, Xenu just said moist cake still sounds dirty. Yeah, but if I'm thinking about a cheesecake, think about it, everybody. Anybody like cheesecake? You like cheesecake?
Oh,
cheesecake?
yeah.
Okay.
I like me some
That
cheesecake.
has to be this beautifully moist thing. If
Cheese-
it's gonna taste right.
Cheesecake's not a cake.
What are you talking about? It says
like
cake in a name.
It's wrong. It's like cheese
Okay.
pie.
How about tiramisu? That's technically a cake. But
Tiramisu.
again, tiramisu is
Baby
moist.
fingers.
Now I'm getting hungry, everybody. I'm just saying. And you know what? I've got some amazing tiramisu in my fridge. Are you stroking the mic at the word tiramisu?
I was doing some ASMR here.
Okay. Okay, just checking.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
Can I put this up because FXP has posted this twice, so we wanted to make sure Liz saw this. Liz, the apology sounded like, "Oh, you know what? This was never meant for anyone to read from the judge. We are sorry anyone else read those letters. We didn't mean for anyone to see our true colors."
Boom.
Correct. Absolutely.
Mhm.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Yeah.
We didn't want anybody to see that we're total dicks and that what we represent is not human. Yes. No.
Spock, you must.
Live long and prosper, my good friend. See, I can't help it. You have to do the Shatner when you're just so disgusted. You're just so bad at acting, but we will hit the stars. Light speed.
His nickname is like his acting.
Mm-hmm. Slow.
Shat.
Chat.
Is it really? Is it nickname?
I don't know.
Shat?
It should be, right?
Chat.
Hey, Shat, come over here. Yeah. You piece of crap actor. Who?
Hey, it could be Willie. I'm just saying it could be Willie.
Oh, it could be
Willie.
Willie. That's right.
Willie, you want to do that scene again? Yeah.
You guys seen the Willie lately? Where's the Willie hanging out?
Someone's asking for my channel link.
I will do that again. Absolutely.
Okay.
Uh,
But yeah, I'm not great at that. I'm great at explaining stuff. Oh, hold on.
Okay,
Cheesecake
and
is a
let me do it in the other chat too.
Yep. Cheesecake is a state of being. You don't eat cheesecake. You achieve the state of cheesecake.
Okay.
See,
I'm with that.
that is beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
No, that's that. Yeah.
Because I love a New York cheesecake. Just
Is it just me, or after the American Pie movies came out, large round pastries? I don't know what the right way to say it is.
I'm pretty sure the frozen pastries were doubled in cost value because teenagers thought that they can apple pie a pie.
The frozen ones, though.
Yeah, you put it in the oven because remember it has to be nice and warm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I am absolutely sure they did. Which ruined it because I love apple pies. Don't ruin an apple pie. There's not that many. I have a few desserts that I absolutely adore. Apple pie, one of them, chocolate chip cookies, and tiramisu and cheesecake. That's really the shiznit for me.
Cheesecake, traditional, or cheesecake with some sort of like a berry syrup type thing drizzled on.
If it's good, if a true New Yorker is made, you don't need any berries. You don't need the strawberries or anything like that. Does it taste good? Yes. Everything with cherries on it tastes good.
Yeah.
You know,
I always did strawberries. I always did strawberries with a little strawberry
people
syrup
like
too.
it.
But yeah, it's
But yeah, my mom makes this chocolate amaretto cheesecake. That one,
Ooh,
the shiznit, and I don't like
that
chocolate.
amazing.
that's right.
Moist, slick clams tacos.
Not quite
Nice.
sure why Marilyn posted that one, but
I didn't. Did I?
But,
It's
but thanks,
dirty.
Steve.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
I-
It is
My
dirty.
hands are right here.
No, you little shit. You did it. It was Steve-O.
Who, me?
I was. Didn't you
It
see
wasn't
my?
me.
Didn't you see my goofy concentration? I was trying to write down. I was trying to make a banner.
Make a banner. Enjoy it.
Moist, slick clam tacos sounds like it might make you sick.
It sounds like a porn.
It really does. Well, it's both of those things, but yeah, yeah, clam tacos. Oof, that's
Yeah.
All right, see the banner. Liz Ferris on YouTube at Pokemon and Cults.
Woo woo.
I did it.
'Cause I
made
love
a
the
banner.
Pokemon.
love
Love
it.
the Pokemon.
Hey,
And
I'm coffee, cults, and crafts. Those are my 3 favorite things.
Here's another
Yeah.
dirty word. Dongle.
he wrote uvula earlier.
Dongle. Of course he did.
Mm-hmm.
New Yorker bake or European cheesecake? New Yorker. New Yorker.
What's the
No, the
difference?
European cheesecake is there is a difference. There's a
Yeah.
huge difference between them. I'm for the life of me, I'm brain farting when it comes to how the big difference is. So if you want to point it out, R Factor, I prefer the New Yorker bake only because it's, put in water and you do that slow simmer over time. So that way it's still nice.
Hmm. Oh, all this talk of food is just
Right?
driving
It's making me hungry.
crazy.
So let's
Yeah.
focus.
Okay.
Because I'm about to order cheesecake.
Speaking of subscribing, Leanne says, "Why do I keep getting unsubscribed from the channel? Starting to get annoying. I know it's really weird. Just realized I was somehow subscribed from Maryland's. Well, thank you for resubscribing. I hope. And everyone, look down. If you're on Steve-O's channel, hop over to Liz's and make sure you're subscribed. If you're on Liz's, look down, make sure you're still subscribed, because that's a really freaky thing that's been happening. I don't know.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
the
it's
hell.
I remember something. One of the creators did it a couple months ago that they suddenly had like 1,000 subscribers gone or like 10,000. It was some
Oh my
ridiculous
God.
number.
It's insane.
And so they had to rebuild it. So have I heard of stuff like that happening? Yes. Have I blocked anyone? No. I haven't unsubscribed anybody that I know. I don't think I can, but I wouldn't want to because everyone's here for a
Mhm.
purpose and a reason.
Yeah.
So if you do get subscribed, please let us know, because if you don't let us know, we'll never be able to say, hey, there's an issue.
Right. And YouTube, yeah, there's no rhyme or reason. It's probably it's probably some weird glitch in the matrix that that just hasn't been able to be fixed. So sometimes you always want to watch and be careful and make sure you haven't been unsubscribed from a channel. Mark Headley had noticed that there are some times where people are unsubscribed from channels, but because they've watched that channel so frequently in the past, they're still getting either notifications, or at the very least, they're getting, that channel is coming up in their suggestions. So watch closely for that. A good idea is just every now and then on that subscribe button, even if it still says subscribed, click it and reselect the all notifications, just to, we assume it kind of like jump starts everything and goes, oh, okay, they want to be notified and they're still a part of this group. So honestly, why it happens, we don't know. We know that people have been reporting it as it's happened, but to Liz's point, absolutely, if we don't know that it's happening to our channels, we can't report it as well. And just check and re-click that thing from time to time just to make sure that YouTube knows you're still there.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I got. So, but we love we love Leanne. Thank you for noticing that and resubscribing.
Yes,
that's
awesome.
Right. Subscribe, the like, and hit subscribe. Do it.
You gotta smash it. Just
And Steve-O, we had a few questions in the start, and I'm just checking my old. I used to have just Maryland Honing. I want to make sure I'm subscribed from that. And Duncan, if you're listening, I just put the link in the chat, so make sure you're subscribed to Liz Ferris at Pokemon.
Yes, please,
and
Mr. Duncan.
Yes, Mr. Duncan.
Duncan, hide the pasta.
Do it, Duncan.
Hide the pasta.
Do it. Hide the pasta.
No,
make her
I'll
work
be right
for
back.
it.
Annette Ginot says, Doug's live yesterday was so good and YouTube took it down, but he had a great interview that Danny did, which he said he gets girls to come into the house by offering them to take a shower. Yeah, offering them to take a shower. Yeah, that was creepy. The only thing that I can think of why YouTube pulled it, NBC, of all of the networks, NBC seems to be very, very strict on what they allow posted, i.e. they don't allow anything to be posted. So in the past, many of us have tried to post the Saturday Night Live skit that was a make fun of the We Stand Tall video that Saturday Night Live did a few years ago, and that like immediately gets a copyright strike and pulled down. I believe Doug's Live yesterday did have a clip from Conan on there where Danny essentially said that Bodie Elfman, made fun of his accent by saying, hey, my name is Danny, what the hell is it? Masterson. I was going to say Danny McBride. Sorry, Danny McBride. Not suggesting anything from you. So, hi, my name is Danny Masterson. Would you like to touch my balls? And that was the joke. And apparently, it was a bad joke.
You should learn to say that soon, because he's.
Oh, now he needs it.
Happening.
Yeah, now he absolutely needs it.
Would you like to touch my balls? Would you like me to touch your balls?
Right.
Done. Because his family's going to have to pay for a lot of protection money. I'm just saying, everybody.
Right.
So
that's the only reason I can think that that video got pulled from Doug's, because he did have some multiple copywritten sources. That being said, he has multiple copywritten sources on a lot of his stuff, and they haven't been pulled. So I blame NBC on this one, but I could be wrong when it comes down to it. So we'll find out. Well, it was a great video. Speaking of great Doug videos, today was an amazing video with our wonderful Kelly Copter. If you haven't had a chance to see that, we all love Kelly, so definitely swing by, check it out. She tells her story. She's told her story before, but it's a good story to hear again. So definitely check that on the replay. So Jenny Wong question: being in Australia, Oz, I think so, right? We haven't heard the backlash against them. Which celebs have gone after them? Just interested to know. Hopefully they get blacklisted. I haven't heard anything specific. I believe that the reason that they did the apology wasn't because celebrities have gone against them, but because all of the fans have. I'm sure they just their Twitters and Instagrams just got blasted with WTF. What are you doing? And that was the reason that they did it. I'm sure celebrities are being slow and tactful before they respond, but I'm sure that we will hear, as things kind of fill out, we'll hear some more things from celebrities soon. But I think it's just the fans at this point.
Yeah, because what happened was originally they left their comments open to that video they posted, and then after a while they had to turn off the comments because the comments blew them the fuck up, like lit it down. And I think it's glorious, because you want to put something out there like that, you better be prepared for the consequences. Oh, you're not prepared? You want to lock all the comments so nobody can comment for you? Yeah. We'll be seeing them again soon with another apology, or they'll find a good PR rep that will tell them to shut up and go do something.
Right.
So most likely you're going to see them open a foundation. You're going to see them do some soup kitchen work, or they're going to do something PR related, so that way they can save their face.
Yeah. I think how convenient that Ashton has a charity that supports the victims of SA, and I'm guessing that we'll see them spending a lot of time working that charity specifically. So, they agreed. Angela says, and I 100% right. I can't imagine going from the privileged and celebrity lifestyle to being in prison. Right? I mean, but I
mean, I don't really need to. I mean, for me, there's a part of me that's like, I watch the TV shows on it, but then at the same time, I'm like, play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Yeah. That's right. Veronica Bombria asks, can I get a witness? To which, surprisingly, witness is here. Hi, everyone. Hi, witness. How did that work out? I don't know. Did somebody post those comments out of order? I'm not sure. You're muted,
Marilyn, you're muted.
I was gonna say, Steve-O, you played that perfectly because I put it in that order in the start, and I was like, I wonder. No, I don't have to wonder. I knew he would do it.
You knew I'd do it. You knew I'd
You're
do
good.
that.
You know you
That's
did
right.
it. You know you're right. You know you did it. Oh, jeez.
Duncan says pasta is in a secure, undisclosed location. Excellent.
I'll find those noodles.
I hope it's in multiple undisclosed
Shut
locations.
up! Stop.
That's right.
See, the more we talk about it, the more it's kind of like when people say, take me to church, take me to church. It doesn't mean like that saying anymore. I heard a kid saying that the other day. And I know they were singing the song, but all I could think of is there's so many people out here. That song means something totally different.
Right.
Or at least the meaning that I got from the song was not take me to church, but take me to church.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And that young man won't know that.
Yeah, I hope they never find out because they sang it in the middle of Target.
Marilyn is going to find Duncan's noodle, pass it on. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
See how rumors start around here.
Yeah, they start easily.
Take me to the noodle.
Yeah.
Joel McCoyne, Soapbox. If you're thinking about adopting a pet, think about a senior pet. Lots of them need homes. Check with your local rescue/shelter. Also, think about helping them, i.e. the rescue/shelter. Donate, volunteer. I could do you. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
That's my I was going to say I need a beard, but oh wait, I got one. It's my.
You just need that top hat.
My Uncle Sam. Yeah, I need the top hat. Yeah, you can help. So absolutely, thank you, Joel. Yes, indeed.
Absolutely. Please, please, please. Look at the animal shelters first. Have I bought? Did my husky was a purebred, but you know what? I got him for a friend. I got him from a friend. Other than that, I've done the shelter dogs because they need love, and I'm sick of people putting their dogs in shelters and calling it, oh, well, I had a dog. It's okay. I couldn't live up to my responsibilities. No, if you're going to get a dog, get a dog and stick it out. Otherwise, we wouldn't have Elvis, which is like, he's our, like that. Grrr,
oh my God. Oh, he's just so
like
cute.
he makes my day and he lights my partner up. Like he, when they came here and everything was good,
Adorable.
you got to pick him up and it's grrr, grrr. But he's a 3-legged Chihuahua. V, I love you. I love Elvis. We need some more grrr time. Yep. Stand by. Oh, let's just continue. Oh.
I'm still here. I was just going to go to. Oh, where did it go? Here we go. Note: Puppet Boy, Davy, Boss Baby, Missy Bitch don't have the balls because that's apparently a Philly accent or a Long Island accent. Balls. He has peanuts.
Balls.
He has peanuts. He actually he has Clubhouse crackers. There he is. There's my guy. So I had to reach to get him. I'm cleaning off my desk. I got a new monitor today that I need to put up tonight. And
Little tiny guy.
yeah.
But he's like as big as my finger.
Well, that's you know who that is. So right. So this is Papa Davy, and this is oh, son of a bitch. This is his illegitimate son, Zero Dank Anthony D'Amato Miscavige. Not Dank. He's not Dank. He's Zero Dick.
Yeah.
Zero Dick. There we go.
He likes to, he likes to pick on women. He likes to sit there and say that he's the victim. Oh, woe is me. It sucks to be me because they keep harassing me. Oh, but let me be vulgar when I talk about them because they're harassing me. Just this, let's go with V.
Right.
This what,
Yeah.
112 pounds soaking wet? You literally you're going after him. Like, come
Right.
on, sell me some oceanfront property in Arizona, and if I buy it, I'll throw the Golden Gate in for free myself, because that is the biggest pile of horse shit I've ever heard in my life. I've never been so disgusted by someone. Like,
Yeah.
come on. And he sits there, I'm a victim.
Well,
He had
Vanessa,
better acting than those two did in the video.
much better, right? Vanessa drew first blood a week and a half after he attacked Chris Shelton. So,
So that was July 1st. July 2nd, I made one comment he had a problem with. I have not engaged and said anything to him. And okay, that was July 2nd. So where are we? September 9th. So
Yeah.
this is over 2 months.
Yeah.
I haven't been listening to him, looking at him, caring about him, anything. And besides my mug, which I don't have, but my parody mug, which is I love. Kelly sent it to me. I don't give, I haven't really even said anything. Okay. But I just happened across something kind of popped up in my feed, and he likes to make fun of people's deceased relatives, not only mine, Aaron's, Liz's, trying to say the most vile things. But guess what? You can't ruin us, asshole, because we've already been ruined and we rose up from the ashes, and we are going to honor the ones that we lost. And guess what? I made 11 videos this week. I'm gonna make 11 more this week. So you're not gonna ruin me, dude. You just give me more fuel, more reason to keep pushing, because you and all your disgusting little minions that like to throw me under the bus and say things, it doesn't matter. I don't care. I think it's funny. We're going to make more jokes. We're going to make more parodies. We're going to make more shit, and we're going to love it. And we're going to help to stop the abuses. We're going to keep speaking out. So go ahead with your 20 little followers and your 3 people that keep commenting and stroking your balls. Yeah. Fuck you, guy. Fuck you. We're going to keep going. So that's all I got to say about that. Anyways, I'm gonna crochet now.
There you go. That's no more needs to be said than that. So, what's this?
Sorry, Steve.
Don't be. Thank you for, There is a reason they shut the comments off on their apology video. Huge fail. Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, it was a horrible. It wasn't even an attempt. Let's be honest. It was. I mean, we've already said it, right? They clearly looked annoyed. Like, I can't believe you're making us do this because, it's apparently the R culture or the SA culture is okay if you have several $1 million in a house in the Hollywood Hills. So, okay.
Then it's suddenly okay.
Yeah. Apparently that's, we're good there. What else we got from, Applebox Puppet Boy, Davey. Oh, okay. Because the soapbox, this is the Apple box. I got you.
I love that. We got to adopt that.
Yes.
Yeah. Jackson would love that. Jackson Moorhead. Because
Right.
he's like, we got to throw an apple box in there. I love it.
See, I hear apple box, and the only thing I think of is we got some apple bottom jeans, boots with
Oh,
fur.
he plays that.
Come on. Shout out them apple bottom jeans. Come on.
I can only play so much or I get demonetized. So
Absolutely.
Here's something. If it will click for me. There we go. Leanne. I changed my mouse today and it's working a little bit better. So most young Australians have TikTok, and my kids have been sending me videos all morning. Ooh, videos of the making fun of Ashton or
Oh, I'm sure it's all over TikTok because it's all over YouTube.
Oh,
It's-
yeah.
It's literally got to be all over TikTok.
I can only imagine what Liz Gail has posted regarding Danny going to prison already. So she's probably got a good dozen videos out there today.
Right? Or like has them recorded or, You know, I'm super excited for her comes. Like, I love that woman because
Oh
you
yeah.
know we sit there and it's like she's been through so much, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and the
Mhm.
fact that she smiles and makes jokes, and you know what,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you just can't help but love like Oliver. Like, I've nicknamed her Red because like it's so weird to say, "Hey Liz," no Liz, Liz, Liz. Okay, look, we got to do something else because
Why are you talking to
realistically,
yourself? Why are you talking to
right?
yourself? Yeah.
Why am I calling my name? So I call her Red. Be like, "Hey Red, how you doing?" You know, "Hey Red," and I'll join her like, "Hey
She's
Red,"
adorable.
you know, because you just love her to
I
death.
love her.
Like, she is adorable.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, she is. Without a
Good
doubt.
people.
8 Point says the press has gone wholly against them outside of the U.S. Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Nice.
Is it in Russia? I just need to know. Is it in Russia? Because, you know, she speaks Russian and a lot of her
Really?
family lives there.
Yeah.
So I'm just
You got
curious.
something to say to her in Russian and every other language.
Right.
Yeah.
Well,
Every
8
language on
Points
the
is in
planet.
New Zealand, so I don't know if 8 Points sees the Russian media, but yeah, that would
Hey,
be
but if it's in New
fantastic.
Zealand, yeah,
Right.
it's
Right.
absolutely.
Kiwi for Kiwis. New Zealanders unite. 8 Points, a very good start. Keep your schmeckle in your pants. Okay.
All right.
Keep your schmeckle in your
Schmeckle.
pants. I don't think Ashton and Mila ever thought those letters would be out in public. No, absolutely not,
No.
Angela. Absolutely not. And that's that just makes it, haha, you're dumb. And we knew that. But now this is more proof.
Yeah. It's literally just like, thank you so very much for proving that you were a big giant pile of horse shit right next to your friend.
Exactly.
Now, before any of us get a mud pie bath, can you just move the fuck out of the way?
Yeah.
Mhm.
The thing. Oh, okay. I think we're schmeckling here again. Sorry, I'll just read it. The thing is, once it's out there, pulling it down would be pointless because someone will have grabbed it. They really should have thought that through first.
Yeah, they definitely need another PR rep. I'm just like so badly. So badly. You might want to start
Agreed.
accepting applications. I mean, I don't know how famous you're going to be after this, but you may want to at least think about talking to some other people because, woo, you're not so bright.
That's right. In case you missed the notice earlier, Marilyn is going to find Duncan's noodle, pass it on.
Dirty.
And I think we already covered that.
Just want to make sure.
Cover the noodle.
People come in and out, so we want to make sure everybody heard. I have no time or sympathy for essays or chomos or anyone who defends them. No,
Absolutely not. I will let everybody know, just because I just got a notification from a friend. I am at 470. I am 30 away.
Oh,
Yes.
So
we need 30, folks.
Subscribe.
Just 30.
Yep. Subscribe to Liz.
That's all we need.
At Pokemon and Cults.
Yeah, like, watch it climb. Are you going to be able to do it today? And I was like, you know what? To be honest, I hope so.
You started out,
Realistically,
24 hours ago, you were at what, 404? And then
mhm.
this morning, I put a little post on my little Facebook group, and then you went right to 420. So I screenshot it right away so you can see 420.
Mhm.
And now you're at
Absolutely.
470. Nice.
Now I'm at
That's
470,
50
so
more.
I'm literally just 30 away from making it. And then, the super chats won't go to waste, because I don't think
Right.
people can give you super chats, but you don't get them until you have the correct amount of people.
I don't think you can even. You must be in an area where you can sign up at the 500 subscribers and the 3,000 hours. But because of my location, I guess I didn't have that option. I had to wait till I had my 1,000. But I don't even think it doesn't even have that little the little dollar sign unless you get to a certain amount, and then but you'll be eligible when you get your 5,000 and your 500 and your 3,000 hours. So.
Yep.
We'll work on the 3,000 hours too. I know you'll have no problem getting that. So
Once I get it up there.
Yeah, and
dirty
Liz has got some
subscribers.
great content already uploaded.
Absolutely.
So definitely, if you haven't seen those videos, even if you have, swing on over, watch those damn videos on her channel. Just let them play. Go vacuum. Take a dump. Do whatever you're doing, and let those things play. If you've got a spare device, you can just let them play on that device, and then you can still have your phone, so you can text your hookup or whatever. So yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
Absolutely. Like, enjoy it.
Good. Mhm.
Oh, this is exciting. Catherine Reynolds, maybe. I just adopted a dog named Veli. Looks like Veli. Means guardian. He's a German
Nice.
Shepherd mix. Yay, Catherine. Fantastic.
Way to go. Way to
Thank
go.
you
Way to give him a good family.
That's right.
I did see one question I do want to answer by Veronica Bumbria. I'm probably butchering your last name, and if I am, I'm truly sorry. Question: do you think Ashton and Mia were coerced by Cult of Scientology to write those letters? Being realistic, they could have some dirt on them, but the fact that they both came out and owned that they wrote the letter and that they didn't think anyone was going to see it. No, I think they literally had his family come up to them and say, "Hey, can you do this for him? Because look what he's going through." And it was if they really believed that it wasn't going to get out to anybody, I mean, they just blows my mind out. Dumb people are sometimes.
Well, one could also look at that the other way. I mean, Danny's entire family is Scientologists. So in theory, yes, the church maybe not coerced them, but the church
it could have been done on their behalf via the family. But do I think so? No, because those were so poorly written that, honestly, if they were being asked like in that way, they would have been checked, double checked, spell checked. Like they like to release certain things like they're smarter than everybody else.
Yeah, no, absolutely agree. Sweet Karini says, I just heard a couple that divorced, so they decided to return the dog that they rescued for 6 years. That is cruel. Yeah, I've heard that too. I've adopted these 3 wonderful former racing greyhounds that I have, and you hear that every once in a while. That a couple has adopted a dog together, and then they relinquish that dog. It happens too where whatever, a couple splits up, and whoever ends up with the cat didn't really want the cat, but maybe there's a little animosity there, so rather than giving the cat to the other side, they'll send the cat to the shelter. I mean, just really dick things. And it's you're absolutely right, Karini. That is extremely cruel. It's so disgusting. I mean, right.
It is. Like, no, I've had my puppy since he was, oh God, like 7 weeks old, because my friend said I could get him earlier. And no, he's not going anywhere. Like, he will live with me until the day he dies. Sorry, my stutter. And our other dogs, they're not, no way in hell. They're a member of the family. They're welcome here before most other people are.
Yeah.
Can you read this, Liz? Speaking of rescues.
Denigrated daughters of Dynetics. Hi, cuties, just popping up from work to say hi. Love seeing you up here together. Face red heart shape. What? You got to read this, because I think she face red.
No, that's so sometimes
it's some of the emoji.
Yes, some of the emojis don't translate right, so it just throws the text in there. So face red heart shape.
Okay. Wild night at work. I'm staying busy. And I love how she signs it V. P.S. Dogs, cat adoption is for life. Yeah,
that's right.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like, it's just not for a short period of time. And if some people believe it's a short period of time, you know what? Then you can not adopt an animal and leave it to someone that wants to have them for the rest of their life. You don't get to, I just didn't. It's been 8 years. It's just not working for me. This isn't a divorce. If you guys want to share custody, like Matthew Lawrence did with his partner, when they separated, it's shared custody. that it works. If you don't want to share custody, let the other person have them and live happily ever after.
There's an Eddie Murphy movie, and I don't remember, honestly, off the top of my head, I don't remember which of the ones
Dr.
it was.
Dolittle?
It wasn't. It actually wasn't a Doolittle. It was one where he was playing a relatively normal guy, and he keeps meeting with his ex, and he keeps asking about Troy. How's Troy? When will I get to see Troy? And finally, he ends up at her house for whatever reason. You know, it's a movie, so that, you know, they're going to hook back up by the end of the movie anyway. Anyway, he's back there at the house, and all of a sudden we meet Troy, and Troy's a big fuzzy dog, and it's like, oh, so they're, you know, they've got the split thing, you know, the split custody thing as well. That's how you take care of a dog when you divorce, because
Animal.
because your dog is, bottom line, your dog, your cat, your fish, your bird, whatever. I mean, any of those animals, they are your children, whether you view them as children or not. How you take care of them is how you take care of children. And you know, they're 3 years old. Some pets, they say, get as smart by, you know, as a 6-year-old does, but that's how you're taking care of them. You don't get to just oh, we're getting divorced, I'm relinquishing my child. You don't get to do that.
Exactly.
So you don't get to do that to a pet.
Nope.
So
Or as Elvis would say, since V is in the chat.
Oh, I love that.
Hey V, I saw that video that you posted earlier today. Was it earlier? Yeah, it was this morning, I think. It was like showing the group that was out after the Masterson thing. If you guys haven't seen it, check it out on Degraded Daughters of Dianetics. It's a great little short. It's just you see a lot of fun. You see Aaron laughing. You see just it's a great whatever half a dozen moments. Vanessa, I don't know how you bowl in a whatever that is, pencil skirt thing that you're wearing, but you did it. So yay. I would never be caught doing that. I don't think I don't have the legs for it, but fantastic.
I don't either. I don't either. But I will say, you know what? The way it's almost like she belongs in the 50s. Like if she was alive in the 50s, like she would have, like there would be no Betty Boop. We wouldn't call her Betty Boop. It'd be Vanessa, you know,
Vanny Boop?
Yeah, it'd be like V Boop.
V Boop.
The Boop.
Love it.
Because I'm telling you, like she is the perfect 1950s, you know, greaser girl. Like it, yeah.
Liz, here's a question for you. Do you think Zero Dick Turdy, that's what we're calling him tonight, is Osa or hired by them or a completely unrelated asshole?
I personally don't think he's Osa, and I know a lot of people don't, or as he likes to say, OSA. I did hear one time he said that. Yeah. Like you're just acting stupid.
He's an unhinged lunatic. Yeah.
Yep. Pretty much. But I don't think he is Osa. Is there a possibility that he is being hired by them to do this? There is a huge possibility of that, because the way that he's attacking women, it's like he's got a vendetta against each and every person. Like, how dare you get bigger than him? How dare you, how dare you go through trauma? How dare you stifle up the courage and just sit there and let you and word vomit your trauma that you've experienced? You know what? I'm going to make fun of you for going through all the courage it takes to let everybody know what you've been through in your life. Yeah. You know what? No. He could be hired, because the way he's doing it is, he's right up there with Ashton and Mila.
And that's my thought. Just watching the tactics, he, not to say he is a smart person, but he's using some notable tactics when he's doing these attacks. So I've kind of come to the thought myself that he's probably been hired by them, and he's certainly he's not one of those straight edge Sea Org members, but hey, let's hire this struggling YouTube content creator to because he's a dick and we like hiring dicks. So there's also that possibility that Osa went to one of their friendly law firms and said, hey, we need somebody, much like they often do with private investigators, and the lawyer said, we'll work something out with regards to this thing you're about to be charged with if you spend X amount of time doing this. I don't know, but that my thought. But who the hell knows?
I have no idea if he was hired, by the way. We wouldn't know, and he wouldn't probably know who was actually hiring him. That's a good point.
Because once you hire a sociopath, it's kind of like you're letting this sociopath go and on the internet, like, do what you need to do. You just do what you need to do, and you're gonna point this sociopath at people, and then go from there. So I hope that answers your question. Maybe we can go on to another question, because I don't want to give that person too much time.
We don't want to make it about him.
Well, first things first, Seneca, Sinfully Good, says, hey, gang. So, hey, Seneca, great to have you here. Oh, my God.
Is that bruschetta? That picture. It's bruschetta.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Oh, she's an amazing cook. And
I made one of her recipes tonight, too. Sin, if you're still here, I made the brown butter chicken. Oh, my God. It's amazing. I didn't have any ravioli, and Duncan hid the pasta, but I did finally find some, and it's so good. It's just brown butter and wine, and yummy, really good. Her meals, I mean, when you look at the videos, they're like not even 5 minutes, and you can cook along with it. And I was just kept stopping the video, and really quick dinner once I found the pasta.
Right. And I don't know how loud she is at this part of her cooking. All of her stuff is intentionally relatively low carb, and unlike most low carb meals, awesomely flavorful. Mm-hmm. So it's she does a fantastic job. It's crazy.
She
good.
knows her stuff. She's a chef. She's not. She said, "Oh, I used to be a granny cook," but she's not formally trained, but she knows
some people that
French terms.
Yeah, some people can train themselves. Like Gordon Ramsay's show, I'm stuck on it. My other half loves that crap.
Oh yeah.
And some of the stuff they make, I'm like,
I know,
yummy.
Yeah, I've watched so much Food Network and so much, Hell's Kitchen and Gordon Ramsay and Master Chef and all that I can follow along with her, all of her things. So yeah, it's cool. She knows all the layers of flavor and all the different terms, like mise en place, when you get all your ingredients together. And yeah, she knows all that stuff. I love it. Corrine says, I want the recipe. It's, if you go on at Sinful Good. See, it's not my channel. It's Steve-O's channel, so I don't have that. It's just at CYNFUL Good. And that's her top video right now. It's like she just posted it. So if you go on her videos, and it's the brown butter chicken, so good.
You can make me more banners. I thought I had a Seneca one, but I'm surprised that I didn't. So, but yeah. Oh,
okay. Yeah. We'll do that.
And Pokemon by the way, check out Liz at Pokemon and Cults. My screen says we're up to 472, which means we're 28 away. So again, if you guys can find those neighbors, find those friends, get everybody subscribed up. It's not like we're telling you to go watch paint dry. I mean, this is good videos. This is good stuff. So
have you ever actually watched paint dry? Like it's kind of like watching the water boil. I don't see that as fun.
I want to watch paint dry because especially not white, because white paint, that's just boring. But a lot of the colors, you paint and they start darker, and when they dry, they get lighter. And I'm assuming they get lighter so slowly that even just sitting there, you don't notice, right? You know, if you sit there for 3 days, you'd never notice that it changed. But then you put the swatch up next to it and you go, holy shit, that just changed. But I'm curious. I would love to just spend a weekend watching some paint dry just to see if I can tell as it's getting whatever lighter or darker or whatever paint does. So
well, you know, there's certain we painted a lot of rooms, Duncan and I together, and you notice that especially when the light hits it, it usually, I'm not sure why, but it kind of dries in splotches, and then it'll be smooth. So if you look at a certain angle, you watching the paint dry. Yep. Just saying.
Yep.
Are you frozen or am I? You froze for a second. I thought, I don't know, somebody froze. Maybe not.
It's not me. Is it me?
Steve was pretending to freeze.
He's trying to act like Mila.
I think I may have done better than Mila there.
Here's a question that it popped up. So 8 points of R factor at Liz. The contract tracker found the records. Where'd it go? Okay, of the father unit passed away in 2005. Not sure how I should feel about someone I haven't seen since 1977 nor heard from when I SP'd in 1986. The contract tracer.
Contact tractor. There's the I'm not sure. Contact tracer? That sounds like something. Records of father unit. I should feel about something. Found the records of father unit. So not somebody who acknowledged that they were 8 points as father, but calling that person the father unit. The seed maker, whatever, passed away in 2005. Not sure how 8 points should feel about someone they haven't seen since 1977 or heard from when 8 points was declared in 1986.
Honestly, that part can get a little tricky because for me, I was told that my father was dead. Roughly around the same time that the father unit passed away, well, a year earlier. But I had such a shitty upbringing. I had someone that, you know, is supposed to cuddle you and love you, you know, treat me like garbage. And then a dad that and again, I was a daddy's little girl, even though he disappointed me every chance he got. But I kept giving him chance after chance after chance. Now finding out that he's alive, it's like I can finally at least say to him what I always wanted to say. If he wants to get out, that's great. If he doesn't want to, that's great too. But I can still hear what he has to say of, you know, or at least hear what I have to say about his fatherhood. So I don't know what I would do if I were you. Right now, I'm just treating him like he's a human, and the fact that I love him, and I just want him to know that I've missed him. I hope that makes sense. But yeah, I don't know what I would do in that situation, because those are a lot stronger years than I have. I don't know what I would do if I was told that my dad was dead when I was roughly about 4. And then found out that he's alive now. And I don't know.
Thank you, Billy Bob.
Oh, Billy Bob.
Billy Bob.
I had to say that.
I think Headley introduced us to Billy Bob a couple weeks ago. It's always a pleasure. Always a pleasure to see Billy Bob around. Yeah. So I spent my time recommending they go to Graham about Scientology for the facts. I must have missed something in there, but But yeah.
But that's a good place to go, honestly.
Oh yeah.
Aaron's channel is where I recommend a lot of people to go. I'll even post like, don't forget to watch on growing up in Scientology. You know, I say it all the time because that way he breaks the news a lot faster than anyone else.
Yeah. Once again, I'd like to point out that I had the apology letter prepped before Aaron went on tonight, but of course Aaron just goes on. So I'm not bitter, not at all.
Yeah, but he's kind of like, you know,
Levin Smith
he's a little leprechaun-y. You know, he's tall for a leprechaun, so don't make me think he's short. But at the same time, he's like a leprechaun. He gets news, and it's like, here's my pot of gold. Here's my pot of gold, and he gives it to you, and you're just like, just sit back, and you're like, how does he get this pot of gold so fast? Yeah. Like I'm telling you, he's a ninja.
He is a ninja. Joel McCoy comment in response to Marilyn's, I wouldn't call it a rant.
Call it a rant.
Her
it's not
impassioned apple box. There we go. You go, girl. Some people live in a world of hate. It is sad but true. To them, they think they are cute, but only to them, to themselves mostly. Kindness always wins. Thanks. So there we go.
Thank you, Joel. I appreciate that. Yeah. I mean, there's a difference between making fun. You know, you want to make fun of how, you know, even how I look, fine. But, you know, deceased relatives and the tragedies that happen in someone's life, their trauma, that's not really that funny. But you know what? Go for it, because I feel sorry. I feel sorry for people like that. I really do.
Yeah, just like roll it up into a little ball and just shoot it into the trash and just let it go.
And you know what? If there is a hell, someday
he's already in it.
Yeah, right.
Is anybody with that much hate?
Anybody's not happy
with that much hate.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Agreed, 100%.
Good point, Liz. Thank you, Joel.
What's this? Aaron called it that people would be dumb and write the judge, and he would get to make videos about it. And he is. Yeah. He's every one of those damn videos, or every one of those damn letters, he's going to do a video about. Absolutely. Okay. So Joni's telling us she left us and came back. So hi, Joni.
Hey, Joni.
Hi, Joni. How's Mitch?
So we're at 476. So we got 24 remaining.
Oh, let's do this, folks. We're on the right track.
Yes, 24 more subscribers, everybody.
Here, Seneca. I swear that video looked like a prisoner video, and that having to do an apology left a bad taste in his mouth. Oh yeah, Ashton and Mila, they were pissed. They're like the whole time, but yeah, up against the wall, like
totally agree.
We are sorry, we did not want this to be seen, and so yeah, we suck, but we love everyone.
Yeah, I'm sorry if, again, William Shatner, I'm sorry if you were ever SA'd. I don't mean to take that from you or your story. I support you. You know you don't.
Yeah.
Worst acting I've ever seen in my entire life.
Oh my God. It was just, at least, just at least know what you're about to say. They were reading it here. Roxy says, hey, homie, Denver Steve-O might be on a road trip to Colorado if my cousin sells his house in Greeley. Well, you let me know if that's the case. Just shoot me an email. Maybe I'm I don't know, 2-3 hours south of Greeley, but if you're in town for a bit, we can we can do lunch.
And I heard that Nasty Nate is going to be in Denver
yes,
soon.
I'm so excited. I just feel bad for him because I think he wants to do He wants to do a First Amendment audit of the Ideal Org, the Denver Ideal Org, which is just a rundown old building with a large parking lot for people
Can you
to
imagine?
park by the base. When they go to the baseball games. I think it's the only money that Scientology makes there is the parking money. And so he's going to be sitting out there or standing out there on a public sidewalk, auditing and nothing, because I think the last time, and it may have even been Joel. Last time somebody was out there, like the door was locked at 2 PM. It's just so sad. It's and I think this is happening to multiples. Hulk smash.
I just had to put that up there. That's great.
Absolutely.
Yeah, 'cause
Smash the like.
someone did I Hulk smashed the like, and I was like, oh my god, Hulk smash. I love that. Like that makes me happy. Hulk smash.
Some of these are I don't know what they mean, but
I keep double checking the numbers because I get a text and they're like, "Hey, this is where you are now." I'm like, "Thank you, I appreciate it."
Oh,
Really
we
thought you
answered.
were
I
gonna-
think we answered that one.
We
Oh, was
answered
it
that
in the
one.
start? Oops.
It had been, and yeah, I unstarted. So,
Okay, we already answered that one.
I like how you're both like, huh.
Their concentration face. I'm like, oh my God.
Kim White says the X5,
I'll be
the
right back.
BMW X5, the SUV, comes with run flat tires. Yes, it does. Love those run flat tires. Yeah, that's an impressive little technology there.
Absolutely. Now to Stephen Brighton.
Britain? Britain?
Is it Britain? But
Yeah,
if he's British, it'd be Brighton, wouldn't it?
I don't know. He's Canadian, so.
Oh, okay, so I
So-
apologize. His name isn't worth mentioning anymore. We just wanted to get our little piece out so that way we can, basically, it's kind of like you write a letter when someone pisses you off or someone hurts your feelings, and you just don't want to give them the benefit of the doubt. You crumple up that piece of paper after you get out those words and you just burn it. It's just getting it out this last time and just calling it a day. We're basically burning the idea of what he's trying to do, and what he's trying to do is something vile. So it's just burning it and letting it go. So that's all it is. But you're absolutely right. He doesn't deserve the breath that we're trying to explain and help people with.
Right. Always weird when I get an email that says X, formerly Twitter. Just call it X now. Here from 8 Points. Mila Kunis is Ukrainian. I'm a New Zealander in the Cook Islands. Come visit. Love to. And subscribe to English language news subscribe. Subscribe to English language news translations from all over the world. The Daily Mail is nailing Ashton and Mila.
Good.
Yeah.
Now I got to go look at the Daily Mail.
Love the Daily Mail. Love any of those British rags. Those make me happy.
Mm-hmm.
Liz, rumor has it Masterson has dirt on Kutcher. Heard that.
Yeah, but you know what? It's kind of like the fact that Scientology has dirt on me. Just release it and deal with the consequences, because it's easier to take back your power than it is to sit there in fear. Because if you're going to be in fear now, you're going to be in fear forever. So just own it and take responsibility. People respect taking responsibility over doing what they're doing.
Agreed. Kazri of Hecate.com. Hecate. Just arrived, watching at 2x speed to catch up. Like at Ono Nora says, Hulk smash that like button and subscribe. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Kazri. Glad to have you here. I went to XTwit last night just for giggles. They were trending and getting dragged. Oh, they were trending and getting dragged so hard that their grandkids will have road rash. Ah,
Oh my God. Can you print that out? Because that is like the best comment I've ever heard.
isn't it?
Right? They'll be getting dragged so hard that their grandkids will feel it. Oh my God. We'll have
Yeah.
road rash. Oh my God. I love that. Like, that is beautiful. If you don't mind, I'm going to borrow it that their grandkids will have road rash.
Got it. I will email you that shot.
Perfect.
Let me just make sure I've got it crippity cropped here. And boom, there we go. Yep, got it. That is great. We did that one. Oh, so now I know where we are. Okay. Just caught back up with singing in the rain, just singing in the rain.
So while you're singing in the rain, Free Xenu project question is it just me, or does Mila come across like she's so spoiled that she can't believe someone would have a bad opinion of her? It's like she thinks that this will go away. Well, considering, her parents basically surprised her and said, "Hey, we're going on a trip," and she ended up in the United States. One could expect that, but at the same time, shit doesn't go away when you open your mouth and you're on the wrong side. The shit doesn't go away. And so not only did you open up and saying that you're on the wrong side, you then came across and faked a fucking apology, sounded like the worst actors on the planet, like you were reading off of the worst script known to man. And you expect people to be like, "Oh, I'm so excited that they said thank you. Oh my God, like I've apologized now. I'm good. Like my whole career is going to be back on track." No, bitch. No. Oops, sorry, everybody. But no, bitch.
There are consequences for your actions, and just, a stupid half response back is not going to patch up what you've already done to yourself. So
correct.
I'm going to throw this one out there. I think I saw a response to it as well. So question I know Free Xenu had asked this yesterday too, I think. Has anyone seen Liz Gale? I'm worried about her.
I answered that.
Did you answer that? Oh, okay.
I did.
Okay. Well, so there, it's been answered.
Oh, someone's back. They must have found the noodles. That was fast. Woo! You're still muted.
Middle-aged lady, gotta pee every 2 hours. Sorry, TMI.
No, we all know that you went to find the noodles. It's okay. Because
I'll never tell.
That's right.
I'll never tell. So, what are we doing?
I have no idea.
Did we do that one? Oh, we didn't do this one. Yeah. No, I was looking. I think we're out of stars or close to it. So I was just going
A couple more, yeah.
From the top down. V Boop says, y'all are making me so happy. And Steve-O, I was not actually very successful at bowling, so don't let the video fool you. Okay, fair enough. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
she takes a great picture. And who
She
cares?
does.
Like, I'm telling you, Vaboop.
Vaboop.
Baboop. Yep.
And
her profile picture and her channel just reminds me of the 60s, like the original Mad Men or something. Yeah, she could be put in, and I call her behind her back, I call her Princess V. She's my little Princess V. I love her little tiara. Oh my God. So cute.
And the grrr. You can't help it.
I know.
You can't have one without the other. But I was thinking this the other day. Well, today I should say. I went to what's called a brew fest. And yes, everybody, I do go to outdoor events, even though I don't drink. I get this amazing little yellow bracelet, not that you could see it, and it says designated driver. So that way I don't drink. Well, that and I like being the designated driver. And so I was out and about, and all I could think of is I'm looking around at all these people. I'm like, I wonder, they say 1 in every 3 women has been SA'd. And I'm surrounded by women, and all I could think of is I just want to say I'm so sorry you guys all had to go through this, because there was probably like 200 women there. And all I could think after everything that's going on is, oh my God, be aware. Why is that person drinking? Why is that person standing so close? Okay, don't be inappropriate, And I found myself like on guard while I was walking around and being like, okay, where's my other half? Don't touch her. You keep a good distance. And I'm scowling at everybody, and I'm like, people must have thought I was not having any fun, but I had a blast. But I did scowl at everyone. Just sit there and don't do it. Don't do it. Have you been more consciously aware of the people around you? Am I frozen?
Nope. You talking about me? Yeah.
We were just pretending.
Oh, for the love of
No,
baby
I'm just riveted. I'm just you tell such a good story of your surroundings that I'm riveted, because I'm just picturing you. I'm gonna get emotional. That's why I'm trying not to get emotional. Yeah, just
but that's what you're supposed to do.
Sending your energy, and you're saying I want to apologize like every third woman, in that crowd.
Yeah, because you can't help it. You're just like, I'm so sorry. Those statistics are so disgusting. And then the other day when, we all raised our hands when it was asked, has anybody been SA'd? And all of a sudden we're just like, tink, tink, tink. And it's like, everybody had their hand raised. And it's like, 1 in 3, I think you guys are wrong. I hope, I hope at one point, we do like in India, how if you steal, you lose a hand. Like we need like a stricter, if you do this, this is going to happen to you. If you do this, this is going to happen to you. Like, I think we need a stricter justice system, because right now our justice system is not as, great for the next, for the rest of his life, or 30 years. We'll just go the rest of his life. The rest of his life, the taxpayers now get to pay for his room and board, his food, his housing, and instead, he better learn something, because realistically, you're on our dime now.
Yeah, maybe we should have Dave Miscavige, once he's in prison, be the prison warden, so he can run the hole,
Yeah.
And
he does like running holes,
Davey,
but let's not give him more authority on people to.
Oh no, he's got to be right there with them, eating rice and beans, and and working and digging ditches, and doing everything else and wading through ponds, and that's disgusting. How the words in Scientology, everything's so fucked up. It's like opposite day. In Scientology, it's opposite day. You go to Happy Valley to be tortured, and then you go to the Massacre Canyon Inn to eat, right? It's like, what? It's just nuts. It's just nutso.
Ladies and gentlemen, Liz Ferris is currently at 486 subscribers. That means 14 to go. So we can do this, folks. Let's find 14 more.
14 remaining
neighbors, friends, and mature children. L. Jane Clifton Roselle says, I can add to your hours. I keep YouTube on all night, Liz. So,
nice. We'll do that too.
Thank you so much. As long as you're listening, and you could throw in a comment every now and then. I like to respond to everybody.
Yeah.
But yeah, 14 left.
Yeah, we're
Yes.
gonna have snoozing with Liz.
Yeah, I'm gonna see. I like how he does it. I don't know if I'm gonna do that because we got kids in the house, we got animals, and all of a sudden you're gonna be hearing like "Burr, burr, 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 burr," and then you're gonna hear a kid. Where's the soda? You're gonna hear like, I left my food in the microwave. You're gonna hear kid stuff all night, like,
Thank you,
and then you're
Care
gonna have a
for-
cat like sneak by. Meow, meow, meow. No, couldn't do it because I couldn't even get through 5 minutes of that, and I live it.
Apple Box from Free Xenu. Apple Box with a book on it. My personal favorite chef is Marco Pierre White. He understands the chemistry in a way you can simply understand how and why he does, so you understand it too. I don't know Marco Pierre White, so I will check him
Now
out.
you got to check him out.
I do. How awesome is 8 points of Out R Factor's Avatar? Hilarious. And now I have to find another. Oh, yeah, I remember what it is. Now here's.
Oh yeah, you must be this tall.
Yeah, you must be this tall. Yeah.
She's saying this to Liz, or they're saying this to Liz. Go girl, go girl.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
It's not my birthday. It's not my birthday.
Go Liz.
But I did find it funny yesterday when someone was like, "I'm 409," and I was so excited because that's my birthday, and nobody knew it, and it was just one of those things, and it just brings like this giant smile because I'm like, yeah, 409 is my birthday. When it's 4:09 o'clock, I'm dying.
So this is past Duncan's bedtime, so he's starting to slur his keyboard here. Actually, he's in the bathtub. TMI. I found him in the bathtub.
I knew she was looking for the noodles.
He's got you. I found it.
Oh, she found it.
Oh, there he is. I could hear Liz's voice coming from the bathroom. Good thing we have 2 bathrooms. It's like, I gotta pee. Go to the other bathroom.
So Liz, Seneca says the Avatar is actually caprese chicken, but she does have a video for bruschetta on crostini. So check out.
I'm gonna check that out.
At Sinful Good, yeah.
That sounds delicious because I love bruschetta.
That's right. Apparently, at some point, I posted a link, so I don't know what that link is for, but go to it. That may be a link to Liz's. I don't know.
Oh, probably. Sorry, I probably did that.
Ray. There's Terry Ray, 409 subscriber.
Is she here? Oh, yeah. Yes. No. Hi, Terry.
Hi, Terry. Sorry, I'm in the start.
Steve says, Steve Britton says, Liz, you're making me miss my own daughter.
I appreciate that because, sometimes some of you guys make me miss my, what it would be like to have a dad. Because I didn't. And at least not to the dad that I envisioned in my head when I was 20 and all that stuff, seeing him, because why would he lie for, almost 20 years about it? So, but thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you. I truly do.
I know you do. You're well loved, honey. You are.
Well, I love them, but at the same time, it's kind of like I'm just a nerd that has, thick glasses, that has quite a few tattoos, as I put up both arms, but I promised that I would never tattoo this one until that person dies.
Steve also says, thinking about it, if I was an inmate in Danny Masterson's prison, I would look him right in the eye and tell him, Danny, I wouldn't even R you. So.
That's not what they say in prison.
No.
They say, see you in the shower.
Yeah, it's
if anybody's watched the show Oz.
Yeah. Absolutely, yeah.
That's per people that I know that have been there. That's a perfect rendition of it. So you better start loading up on your commissary because you're going to have to, buy a whole lot of food for people. You better just fork over a couple million to make sure the prison has enough good food.
Yep.
Free Xenu Project says you do me a real service. When I read that crap, I end up wanting to tear things up. But you have an awesome way to make it understandable. Every single time I wonder what something means, you explain it.
I appreciate that. I hope I do a good job. That's my overall point. I want people to be understanding. I still talk the lingo. It's when you grow up in it, it's really hard to just walk away from. But I also talk to a therapist a lot, and I talk to my other half, and I talk to a psychiatrist, because I'm still doing the best that I can to make sure that I'm okay. But each time I let a little bit more of the story go, it's another piece of me I get back.
Absolutely. You just leave us speechless because I'm just, I ponder everything that you say. That's why I'm like that. I'm just like, yeah,
It's
just
'cause
letting
you're
it sink,
the mom.
just letting it sink in. Yeah.
Yeah. But again, you're the mom. That's why, I didn't have a good mom. And you know what? The first thing I did, ladies and gentlemen, when I got up this morning, I ran to make pancakes and realized that we were missing buttermilk.
Oh,
So I was like, okay.
those look
So
beautiful. They were
I
beautiful.
start searching through the freezer to find the frozen ones because I didn't have the heart to tell you that they were frozen.
Oh, I was like, they're so perfect.
Yeah. I was like, no, mine are usually a little bigger and fluffier because I do the buttermilk ones. But either which way, I'm sitting there and I'm like, I gotta try this maple fucking syrup. So then I can't find real butter, so I have to use. I can't believe it's not butter, and I'm like, oh god, you're gonna ruin my syrup. Oh god, but I had to do it, and like every single bite, I'm like, oh syrup.
I saw that picture and I was like, she has just the right amount of syrup. A nice little,
Nice little pool, so that way you can do the cut and dunk. It's called a cut and dunk.
Cut and dunk. Yep.
Cut and dunk.
Cut and dunk.
That's how you perfectly have the correct amount of syrup for each.
Now I gotta send Steve-O some because he's feeling left out. And
I am. I really need the maple syrup.
Well, I'm working on a package for you, but it's taking a while.
I know it is. I know. It's all good. It's all good. Anhata on fire, because that part's capital. That's like Clearwater Chad, because his Chad is capitalized. Anhata says, I know for a fact that Mila, me in quotes, la, instead of M-I-L-A, is a better actress than that. She was so pissed. She wasn't even trying. Yeah, no, she was not.
No, there was no fucks given on that. I'm sorry, everybody, for so many boo-boo words, but there was zero fucks given by her.
Yeah.
She could care less that she had to be there. That was a total PR stunt. I guarantee you there's going to be another one.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Terry says, did everyone see Chrissy Carnell Bixler, Jane Doe 3's response to Ashton and Mila? Holy macaroni. No, I have not seen her response yet. I'm assuming that's on Chrissy's Twitter and excuse me, her ex. And no, haven't seen it, but we'll check it out. Everybody,
if you find that, let me know. I would love to see it. I don't have Twitter, I don't think, or X, but if anyone has it, you can always email it to me at savebobferris@gmail.com. I would love to see it. So if any of you actually, are on Twitter or TwitX, definitely let me know.
TwitX. It's kind of what it is now.
Fantastic.
Angela says, I honestly wonder if anyone else will come out with apology videos after seeing how poorly these went over. Yeah, good point, right? These were so bad. They're just going to back away. They're just like,
no, because the other ones will actually, you're going to get people that are going to be like that whole rehearsing. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
And then you'll get the people that are like, you know what? I am truly sorry and devastated for my actions. And I apologize to you and to everyone listening and to those Jane Doe 1, 2, and 3. I am truly sorry if I ever belittled you. You're going to get someone to say something, because there's going to be an amazing PR rep that's going to be like, just memorize this. Just please, for the love of baby Jesus, memorize this.
Right.
Yeah. You're going to get someone.
Hey, anyone who, I was just going to say, anyone, special note to everyone watching that wrote one of those character letters, because, you know, everybody that was on that 70s show or is part of Danny's family is watching this right now, or at least Osa is and can tell them.
Hi, Osa.
Yeah, hey, Osa.
Hi, Dad.
Just remember, wait a couple of days. Write something that's specific to these 3 Jane Does. Practice your script, and when you finally look at the camera and do it, make us believe you.
Yeah.
You
like
know,
you're an actor. You're
an actor, right?
That's all you do for a living. It's not like you know how to perfectly fill burgers. It's not like you know how to put away books at a library, or, you know, do some MIT anything. So all I'm asking for is be a better actress than Amber Heard.
Oh, yes, please.
Oh, I didn't know that about.
Yeah, I'm just looking that up. Simply Good. She's got the best tips. Liz, next time you need buttermilk, mix regular milk with lemon juice, 1 tablespoon lemon juice to 1 cup of regular milk. And then people were mentioning vinegar too, but I think I agree the lemon juice is probably the preferred
For the
way
acidity.
without the vinegar flavor, you know. So, yes. We talk about
13 away, ladies and gentlemen. We have 13. That is 13. So close to 10. We're 13 away.
It is.
So at 1, 2, 3. That's 10 fingers and 3 toes. I'm saying that was the only joke I could think of right there for 13. Please subscribe. You know, let me know that you're listening, and let me know that I'm reaching out to you and you hear me. And then the more people that subscribe, the more algorithms I can get on, and the more that I can just keep exposing everything.
Yeah. Yes. We want Liz to expose things. We really all want Liz to expose things. I don't know, whatever. I mean,
well, we know someone's looking for a noodle.
Right. But I think Duncan has to expose the noodle.
Oh, that's right. My bad. Duncan, I apologize. Apologize right there.
Yep, stop hiding the noodle, Duncan.
That's right. Speaking of which, Angela says, I'm all in favor of castration.
That's what they do in other countries. Did you know that?
I know. Yeah.
In other countries, they do a chemical castration or an actual castration, but it's primarily the chemical castration that they get for the rest of their lives if they're convicted.
I don't mean to laugh. It was just the reference. Like, we talk about so many different things here that sometimes they just
Duncan's noodle, cut it off. Yeah.
No, none of that.
You can't even say that around him. He cringes.
Oh yeah, no. That's not something you say. That's not something you say to a guy. I completely get that.
Right?
Yeah.
So free Xenu Nation Apple box. I was moved by Jane Doe 1 when she forgave Danny and didn't wish him any harm. It showed what a good person she is and how she is healing. I'm not that good of a person. To be honest, I don't think I'm that good of a person either. But the fact that she was able to do that is mind-blowing and gut-wrenching at the same time. Like, she is absolutely a better person than I am. Because I would have thrown in there, have fun with Billy Bob, or.
Yeah, and it was a way of her releasing herself from the burden of carrying it. She said, "You're not my burden to bear. You're not, So I hope you get help. I hope you think about it. I don't wish." And because she went through such horror of it, she said, I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. And he's pretty much, her worst enemy because he ruined, it wasn't just the act. I think I said this last night. It wasn't just the act of what happened. It was the fallout and the aftermath and the years of just extreme anguish and physically, mentally not being able to trust, constantly in pain, the trauma response in your body. It's just gut wrenching to think about.
Yeah. Yeah, it absolutely is. Because, at any moment you're just, the therapy that all of them are going to need is just, there's a lot.
We were talking about, or Liz, you had mentioned that, 1 in 3 women are victims of SA. Attempted SA is horrible too. And that has happened to every single woman.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck the patriarchy.
Yeah.
Which every time somebody says fuck the patriarchy, I hear Taylor Swift say that. Because that was Jake Gyllenhaal, you evil bastard. Sorry. But yeah, that's
probably true. I think you'd be hard pressed to find any female, and maybe a lot of males that have had to deal with it, and it's awful. It's just horrible.
It is. It's truly disgusting. And
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Care for JCYT. We are lucky he got life. Most Urists get 7 or 8 years and then they get out and do it again. Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely. They get 3 years in probation, or they just get, just flat probation. Like, I believe you've changed. I believe it to my very bottom of my toes. You've changed just during this trial. We're just going to do probation. Like, what the?
And I thought it was really, I thought it was really interesting what was brought up. I can't remember if it was Leah and Mike or maybe Aaron, someone talking about this, is when the judge was going through, the sentence and when to parole him and possibly let him be eligible to apply for a parole. There's all these statistics and they do look at it, just like when you, like car insurance, males, like my boys have higher car insurance than my daughter. So they look at all that and they look at his age and they said, okay, well, the reoffense, whatever to reoffend, right? The rate goes from anywhere from 60 something percent at his age now to like 2% at the age that he would be paroled, as far as the average of reoffending. So it's like, I agree, is that 7-8 years, that's nothing, because you're not reformed. I hope he never gets out. Honestly, I hope he never gets out, and I hope and I'm glad that they didn't listen to any of these stupid letters. Now that the letters don't mean anything, now they're gonna start, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. I didn't know anybody was gonna see it. Well, we saw it. We see you, Ashton and Mila. Yep.
Pat Gerber 20 says, I'm a 2-time survivor of childhood SA. I couldn't even finish watching that so-called apology video. Sickening and maddening. Yeah. Steve Britton says 1 in 3. If someone is drugged without their knowledge or consent, it's R. If someone is forced, it's R. It really isn't rocket surgery. No, it shouldn't be. And no.
Yep.
But that's why we have defense.
I like what you did there, rocket surgery.
But that's why we have defense attorneys to argue anything.
True. And sometimes they have a better defense attorney. Like DM had a lot more money than most do. So the fact that even though he had a lot more money and a lot of additional support that people out there don't have, it made me so happy when they said life, with the possibility of parole is only after 30 years. Like life. That's what he got. Life. But won't be eligible for
Right.
parole for 30 years.
Right.
So it isn't 30 years to life. It's life with possibility of parole after 30
Right.
years. Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Can I
That's
just
when
say
you can
hi
s-
to One Tough Chick? I love this lady. One Tough
OTC.
Chick, Steve OTC, over the counter. Steve Marilyn, and Liz. Hi. Hello,
Hey.
One Tough Chick.
Hey,
We
everybody.
got a lot of, that's one tough chick. We got lots of tough chicks here.
We got lots of them. We got lots and
Mhm.
lots and lots of them.
Yes,
Yeah.
we do. Seneca says, Denver Steve-O, I'm looking at the Dinner with Danny
Yes.
thing. Have a few ideas. On her Friday show, the conversation, because Seneca does this wonderful thing where she'll take, like the rice and beans, or like whatever, chicken, or different things that were served in the Sea Org, and she kind of puts a new spin on them. And so we were joking, after, as much as you can joke, on Friday after kind of everything had come down. And so she's looking at some sort of like a prison meal, which is kind of a dinner with Danny. So looking forward to seeing what she comes up with there. That should be fun.
Yeah, someone suggested a-hole casserole. I love that.
A-hole casserole.
Has a
That's
little
it.
ring to it.
It does.
Yeah.
I would like some a-hole casserole today,
Right.
please. Yeah, that
You might
just
play
seems
to
like
that A-hole casserole.
yeah. The a-hole casserole was like the most delicious thing I've tasted in a long time. Please and thank you for that a-hole casserole.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
I can't. Oh, come
Steve
on,
Britton is
Steve-O.
asking, you noodled the noodle?
Maybe. I was only gone for like 4 minutes, guys.
Hey,
Yeah,
I've
takes a lot
heard some
longer than
things.
that. Wait, I'm trying to put a banner up here, guys. They're distracting
All right,
me.
you put your banner. We'll stop messing with you. I
Noodle,
promise.
noodle, noodle. Noodle, noodle, noodle.
All right, hold on.
Liz, here's a question for you from Care for JC. No offense for the question, but with how much they lie, is there a chance your dad didn't know they told you he was dead?
That is the biggest thing that has me going. Because we don't know what they lied and told them about, since we know that they lied and said that he was dead. That keeps me going because I don't know what he was told. And he could be told that I'm a suppressive person since I was, 24 years old. But realistically, you just saw me not that long ago. I'm your daughter. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. I'm the spitting fucking image as you. Well, not you, but him. He should have given me the benefit of the doubt and tried to reach out. But instead, he tells everybody else that I'm his pride and joy, and then says, you know what? I'm just not going to reach out. It's okay because whatever the excuse may be, but I want to hear it. I want the reason. What is the reason? Sorry. Had to throw some Cardi B in there.
Love it.
Joni Cummings says, Osa, kiss my ass.
Right? Just get it real good. Burn, 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 burn. Get it real good. I make jokes, everybody. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. You know what? Some of us have been through some
It's
some
my
trauma.
cup of tea.
Some of us have been through some serious trauma, and so we deal with it via humor because that's what we have as a guaranteed.
Anyone who's seen any of the three of us, they know that we break out in song or little things like that. Yep. And they're still here.
Right? That's because they know that we're going to tell them the truth. I am.
Yep.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right. Free Xenu Project asks, Amber Heard is an actress? I thought she was a Playboy bunny.
Very true. Very true.
Yeah. She's not an actress.
No, not anymore.
She got to stand in some movies and accidentally get filmed, but
Sorry, I'm still looking up links, guys.
let's not spin this on me now. I have nothing to do with the noodle thing.
No.
Or
Steve-O is your
Needle.
needle floating.
Needle floating.
That is the Scientology term when you're
Is your
holding the
noodle
can.
floating?
Your needle is floating.
Only
Next
after
question.
he squeezes the cans.
Yeah. Squeeze the cans a little bit, get that sweat going. Okay.
Mhm.
And then what I want you to do is think of your happiest thought that you've got, and if you only have one, it's okay. Just think of that happy thought and
Yeah.
how good that happy thought made you feel. And then you're done.
I think my happiest thought is squeezing those cans.
Yeah. It depends on the cans.
It does.
It does depend on the cans. If it's a stalker can.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
probably
thank
not.
you. No, thank you. Every time I see
Okay.
Witness's name, it makes me laugh. Not in a bad way, Witness. It just goes, "Can I get a witness?"
Can I get a witness? Yeah. I love it.
Mhm.
And it's great because, her name is Whitney. So it all kind of fits together. But yeah, I think we all do that. Well, can I get a witness thing?
Witness has a channel. She reads out the lawsuits, pages and pages of the different lawsuits against Scientology. It's great, and she has a great voice and great presence. Yes,
Nice.
If I could get that.
That is beautiful.
Yeah, try to get some links up here.
Oh, wow. Seneca, my dog stopped my ex-husband from essaying me. Bit him in the arm, face, and groin. Oh, good. At least he got the
Good
groin.
dog. Did he get filet mignon? I'm just curious because my dog would have gotten some filet mignon.
Well, this is Seneca, so she cooked him something good.
Right?
So
Like,
yeah.
Just some butternut squash, like a little bit of
Buttermilk. Duncan asks, lose the needle, better the death penalty, zero recidivism, and no further burden to others. Harsh, not to future victims.
Actually, I like that response because I
Yeah.
keep thinking of, is your needle floating? Oh, hold on, it would be this way. Sorry, everybody. I was trying to.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Well, Duncan is in the bathtub. Just saying.
Oh, so yeah,
You never know.
It's like bobbing back and forth. Yeah.
So his needle is floating.
I don't know. Is he? When did he make that comment? Did he see that? I don't know. I've been in the starred questions. See if he's still awake. Who knows? The doggies are quiet though.
Yeah.
Oh, just hide that one. Hide the noodle. The needle.
Hide the needle noodle.
Mm-hmm.
The needle noodle. The noodle needle.
Oh.
Steve-O.
Before he gets to prison, they should make him into a eunuch, then send him to prison.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Totally okay with that. I will check the box for yes. Any other questions?
Liz is right. Too much leniency just creates more victims. Put them down when proven guilty.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It's not a horrible suggestion there.
Because now he gets to ride on the tax dollars money while his money is going to paying for protection inside. Yeah. Chemical castration. I am also down for that one as well. Nice.
Smash the like, folks.
Yeah, we're still at
and
13.
Follow along on this journey.
13?
13 more to where?
13 more, and then I'm at 500.
Pokemon and cults. Yep.
$500. There you go. That was the best I could do on that one.
I am going to. Okay, remind me when we're done here. I'm gonna, if you comment on your post on Facebook, it brings it back up to the top. So I'll comment, you only need 13 more, because I got it on the Leah Remini group and the Triple C group. So we'll definitely have we'll have the 13 by morning, I'm sure.
Probably, because I know we've been going for like 2.5. I don't know how much longer, I'm going to be.
Yeah, it's after midnight here, so I'm going to let
we
it
can't
all
keep
hang
you
out.
You and your freezing. Your head just moves, so that doesn't work. You can't blink when you're freezing.
Oh, sorry.
That is true. Oh, never mind. We got through that already. Go ahead. I'm sorry. What were you going to say, Liz?
But it's almost it is 9:00 here. I still haven't eaten dinner.
Oh,
so as much as I would love to stay and push the 3-hour mark and get my time up,
we'll have it by morning. And Liz, do you have an idea of how many watch hours you need to get to the first tier, which is 3,000?
Oh, I'm not even close to that one, but hold on, I'll tell you. Let's see.
Oh, we'll work on it.
Hold on. Okay, and loading, because I have the internet off on my phone, so that way it doesn't mess with my computer. I didn't want it to freeze again, so I figured I would just in case, I'm going to try to. Okay. And okay, so the tiers go like this. So subscribers, I need 13 more. And then the watch hours is 3,000, and I'm at 676. At least per this thing. The other place it says 811.
Right, because you have to go. The whole life of your channel is usually different.
Yeah. So I mean, I have quite a bit of watch hours that I still need. I was just happy to get, one step at a time for me. I'm okay with working the long run.
Yep, absolutely.
Yes, I did get your email, or free Xenu project. It was a pretty busy day for me, so I didn't fully get a chance to read it. I read the first part of it, and then I suddenly had to run and do some other stuff.
So, Liz, one thing that'll help, you've got a playlist already built, the Live with Friends playlist. Just add all of these additional lives in there, and then the chat can just hit play and just let it play all, and
it'll all play
10, 12,
and I'll
20
do that
hours
too.
later. Yeah. No,
I'll set that up for tonight.
Cool.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah, so we are. Oops, what's going on here? Oh, there we go.
I sleep with Lizzo. Only if you want to hear all the animals and all the kids and everybody else in the house.
So really quick here, Denver Stevo, please let Marilyn know. Marilyn, I'm letting you know that you and Chad helped her get over the 200 subs on Friday.
Yay!
Thank you, Chad and Marilyn. Yay!
We're all
That's
about
awesome.
that. Awesome. And Sin, I don't know if you heard this, but I made the brown butter chicken tonight. It was excellent. And Duncan hid the noodles, but I found the noodles. So we didn't have ravioli, so I used farfalle, which is like the butterfly ones. So it was super yummy. Thank you. Everybody,
it sounds delicious. The picture looks amazing over there. I'm just gonna have some delicious spaghetti, but that's what I'm gonna have.
Rock it out with Kim D. Hi, I subscribe, Liz. Yay!
Thank you. So that means 12. Can I get a 12? 12.
12.
But yeah, that means that we're 12 away. Thank you all so very much. I know you two will probably continue because you probably have so much more to talk about.
I'm probably gonna wind down and go to bed myself.
I'm with you guys. I need to eat some food.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
guys,
we're all
if I
on
can
the
put
food
in
train.
can I put in a shameless plug?
Yes,
Absolutely.
I actually had it highlighted. I was ready to click it. Yes.
So I have Sunday Fun Day tomorrow, 11 a.m. Sunday fun day. I always have these corny things. Like during the week, I've been started doing morning musings with Marilyn. So I do about 10 o'clock in the morning, and getting a lot of people just drinking their coffee and waking up to SPTV. So yeah, just hanging out. Liz, if you're up, and I extend an invitation,
I will try.
if you
know
want to pop
tomorrow.
in,
I
or
will
whatever,
always pop in.
say hi. I
Always
know.
pop in. I do have a live tomorrow with, I think it's Poe on the Go.
Oh, nice.
At 5
Nice.
p.m. with V. We have
Good.
a nice one you'll be able to see, and we'll have everything loaded for you guys. But yeah, I'm super excited. I've never actually talked to Poe, so
He's
the idea
cool.
of talking
Yeah.
to him makes
Cool
me
guy.
like, I'm like, ooh, I'm a little nervous. Like, what are you gonna ask? But
Oh
then
no,
at the same
he's
time,
so laid back. Yeah, he's very cool. He makes
It's gonna be
good jaddies.
scary cop
I did my
stuff.
second. No, I did my second interview. My first one was with Kelly, and then 2 days later, I did one with Poe. And yeah, he keeps things going. He tells stories, gets you laughing, and
I'm good at laughing. I love any kind of laughing.
he's
Oh, it's
so
1:14 in
knowledgeable.
Brazil. Woo!
Ooh.
Thank you for being here. Thank you so very much. I always wish that I had like a goodbye thing, like how Hulk Hogan said, good evening, good night, and then good night.
489, so you need 11.
I'll need 11 before my thing with Poe tomorrow. So we'll definitely see. Oh, you want to do that?
That's good too.
I can't do that.
Can't roll your tongue.
I can't trill my R's. I can't roll my tongue.
Can you say verde?
What is it?
Verde. Verde.
Sounds weird. It sounds like sounds like verde. Yeah, see, I can't do it.
Verde.
No, I
It's
can't.
Spanish, just like
No, we're just getting silly because you guys are hangry
I know,
and I'm tired.
Because we're hangry. We're hangry.
Oh, sorry. Steven, what time, Maryland? 11 a.m. Eastern. So
It was on the banner, Steve.
Yeah, but I didn't put EDT.
Oh.
I was putting EST for the longest time, and then Juliana corrected me.
Just say ET.
My 5 o'clock is California time.
Yep. So 8 o'clock. Yeah, because that Poe always goes out at 8 o'clock on Sundays.
8 a.m.
Poe is
He's
going
to ask me a few questions.
Ask you.
Do you have any bun naka? So, well, I will say thank you so very much. Thank you both for letting me join in on your amazingness. Denver, you're amazing.
Oh.
Mom that I wish I always wanted. Just saying,
you got me. You got
find
me,
the noodle.
Okay.
But you didn't say her name first, so it made it sound like I'm the mom you always wanted.
So Marilyn, the mom I always wanted.
Okay.
Make it easier.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Good evening. Good night. Have a great rest of your night, or now morning for some of you.
Yes.
And I am going to say la vie and tell you all to have a great rest of your day.
Good night, everyone.
Night all.